broadcast has been created. We got Militarum, Death Guard, and it's streaming. So I'll post it on the Discord.
Well, it's not live, is it right?
It should be right now. Yeah, people are gonna be calling you out in real time. Hey, you just heard there's some sweet spots on the side of the dice tray.
Yeah, that's not enough. I gotta roll a lot of dice. Alright, now we can go over my list real fast.
Okay.
I don't think you've played my recon detachment yet.
I don't think I have.
Alright, so recon detachment, the rules current after this last update, they didn't get touched yet. All regiment and walker units in my army are receiving the benefit of cover. Should I receive the benefit of cover for any other rules reason, such as smoke or just actually getting covered, like being in ruin, I get another +1 to my save to a maximum of 3.
Okay. So,
I can then stack that with the order, take cover for +1 to my armor save, still to a maximum of 3.
okay. So
So,
you can never go over 3. +3 to your save.
so it gets weird. So if certain things like the armor sentinels, they have a 2-up save innately.
Okay.
So for the first pit, because I'm at 2-up save, I get to have that 1 to the cover.
Yep.
And I stay at a 2-up save. You hit me at AP2, I go to a 3-up, even though I have like the extra 3 in my pocket. Because if I have +1 on my armor save, I actually have 3 pluses to my 2-up saves. I have a -1 save.
Okay.
So the first AP keeps me at -2. Second AP puts me on -3. Third AP keeps me on -3. Fourth AP puts me to a 4.
So where are we saving? So what units are those? That's the
Everything
walkers?
gets a good save except for the dorms. Everything in my army is regiment,
Okay. Everything is regiment. What's your base save?
except for like the character.
What's
But
your base save?
so on the Cadians, it's a 5-up. So these guys 5-up. These guys it's a 3-up. These are the Scout Sentinels. So I have 3 of these.
Okay.
Blast cannons, 100 plus all my walkers. So,
Okay.
but these markings rerolls.
Yep.
They scout forward.
Are these armored?
These are armor
unarmored?
sentinels.
Okay.
These are armor. These are ones out. Canopies are armor. The newer ones are unarmored. Old ones are armored. These reroll wounds of 1 against, or sorry, reroll wound roll against monster vehicles.
Okay.
They have a 2-up save.
They have the 2-up save.
Yes.
What are you hitting on?
I'm hitting on 4s innately for my entire army pretty much, except for the.
So the best you can get into hit is going to be
I can +1 to my shooting as well, with an order.
with an order, but that's still the best it gets you is 2 or 3. Do these have heavy?
No. So Kazarkin, engineers hit on 3s innately.
Okay. But that's just
This squad, and then these guys. This is Gospel.
but they're on 3s as well, right?
Someone touch on
So everything here in the middle of the board, or these guys just are
all of these hit on 3s innately. Everything else hits on 4s.
It's just cool. Okay.
So not hitting the best, and everything gets guard. -1 to move, or -1 to hit hurts me.
Is all of this in the game too?
Everything I have is in the
What
order.
are these hitting?
They're hitting on 3s in melee, and 4s in shooting.
3s in melee.
And I will be +1ing probably for them to hit.
So these are
Y'all go ahead and whenever y'all are done, let me know, and I'll just stop streaming. And I'm gonna play Dawn tonight. I'll just stream.
okay.
Huh?
What are these hit on?
These are Northern Commanders. They hit on 4s still,
They're still on.
but I have, but they can.
They can.
I can order myself, and they order themselves every turn.
So they're going to be on
+1 to hit.
3s.
So I'll be on 3s, or I'll be making +1 to my save. Those are the 2 orders I'll be
4s
using.
and 3s, shooting and combat. Yeah. 4s, 3s. 2s,
Not 3s.
3s.
They're saving on
3s. Saving them.
Yeah, I'm hitting on 4s pretty much everything. I'm hitting badly with guard weaponry. This list is just tanky. If I'm getting cover.
So if I'm -1, you're safe.
Your flamers ignore cover, so therefore ignore the extra 2, they ignore my army roll.
But I have quite a bit of flame.
Yes, so you have a lot of flamers that cancel out my army roll entirely.
Are these part of your army as well? No. They don't benefit from
They
your
don't
army.
benefit from my detachment at all. They're not regiment.
Okay. But everything else.
Yeah, and I also don't have a lot of strats because a lot of the strats in this detachment, they're reactive strats.
Okay.
And a lot of them are geared towards platoon units. I don't have platoon units. What I can do is kind of just like, oh, -2 to your charge at the beginning of the phase, before you pick what you're charging. I say you can't charge this, and also I can say, hey, you can't drop within a certain range of that unit. So you have a deep strike.
Do you have any short deep strikes? I guess I should ask that.
No, I did not read.
Still 9-inch.
Yeah, 9-inch.
Okay.
9-inch, 9-inch.
So I'm not not worried about that.
No short deep strike, no equivalents.
Is this a 10-man?
This is it.
This is
So
two
I
fives?
have, so 2 5-man squads if it's on Rough Riders. They have nothing. They really hurt in melee combat, but they also really just die.
Okay.
Then a 10-man squad, silence went up 5 points each, and so I had 10 points over. So I dropped all silence, had 6 points left over.
What's their toughness?
T4.
So they're going to be T3 in melee with you.
They don't survive melee with any. They die.
They have fights first or just lance?
Lance.
Just lance.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not like lance plus fights first.
No.
You could really fuck me over there. Okay.
2 squads. The Kazakh with weapons in them.
Yep.
Plasmas, melta, sniper rifle, melta mines. I've got 3 landmines. They did nerf the landmine. I'm going to have to look at it again because it used to be like within like 9 inches or 12 inches. It's about line of sight. It's this whole thing.
So you'll lay out
But that
3 of those.
the other ones aren't tokens. That one's just a token. These 2 are just one of the guys is carrying them.
Okay, so it exits in the shooting phase.
How
does it- yeah,
it
check
used,
that.
they changed it because it used to be at any phase, the start of any phase. The landmines are now, I know for a fact, the start of in the shooting phase.
When does this one?
That one just changed. That one used to be at the beginning of any phase.
Okay.
But they changed it in the last update. Started my shooting phase now. Because it used to be any phase, now it is shooting phase. So they're all locked to the shooting phase.
Okay.
It used to be 12 inches, now it's only 9 inches. It used to be out of line of sight, now it has to be visible. And they also decreased the damage. So it used to be really good, and now, or not even really good, it used to be okay. It would only do like 2 or 3. If it had D6 mortal wounds, that's like or 2D3 if it's a vehicle.
Outside of the jungles, like here, do you have anything that's up, B, and down? Because they can go up and down, right?
Yeah. And they're also one on.
And they're also one.
I have Side Margaret, who's also one on.
This,
Yeah.
is he by himself or is he?
Yeah, he's one on. He's just by himself.
So he's by himself and them, and they both have the up down.
He doesn't have up down, he's just one up. They are up down.
Is that your only up down?
Yeah, only up down I have. And I have these as a deep strike. I do have the ability, if any of my horses or walkers are within like 9 inches of the edge, or 10 inches of the edge, I'm trying to make sure, I can spin a CP and then put them in reserves. So I can just, for a CP, send like that 10-man horse unit back into reserves and come back down later.
This is making it real hard for my army. Do I want you hitting all 5s, or do I want your base save plus 1? With all of your damn minus.
Your flamers ignore a lot of my benefit. Because if you're ignoring cover, my army detachment rule goes out the window. Recon detachment does not go good against flames.
So I've got 4 in each one of these units. These units all have flames. And then they have flames. Let's experiment. Let's go to your to hit. Your -1 to hit. Ballistic and weapons.
At all times?
If you're within my contagion.
Oh, okay.
Starts at 3, 6, and 9.
Okay. So the closer I am to you, I'll only be -1 to hit in melee combat. Which will suck. Okay.
Yep. And then whenever I control a point, it stickies, and then it gives it off.
Okay.
Until you control it. It acts the same way as a sticky.
Got it.
And so that is from the 40 mil ring.
Yeah.
So you would measure from here out instead of the dead center.
Yep. Those objective markers have the 40 mil on there, so.
Do what?
They have the marker on there, the 40 mil.
Yeah. Well, you want to see who attacks, defends?
Yep.
Well, it's going to be you.
Yeah. I'm going to go on this side,
Yep.
because I'm already kind of over here.
That's fine. I figured whoever won was going to pick that side, so I'm good with that.
It's like, I will stay on this side.
So you're going to, that makes you defender, and you get to deploy first?
So reserves, transports, and deep strikes.
Okay.
I will have a 10-man unit of it's on Rough Riders. They'll be up in strategic reserve.
Okay.
Ghost will be on the board, and then Silence will be in deep strikes.
Okay.
I do have one enhancement I forgot to tell you about. It's on my Castellan. It just gives him Scout, so he can scout with the Kazakh.
Okay.
It's a 5-point enhancement. I had the points left over, so yeah, he gets a Scout.
These 2 units, we'll just use these guys.
Yeah, going the rhinos.
We'll be in the rhinos.
Termination probably going to deep strike.
Both sets of Terminators are in deep strike, and I think I'm going to strat reserve this one.
The melee one.
Yeah, this infiltrates. Do you have any infiltrators? Gaunt's
Gaunt's
Ghost.
Ghost can infiltrate. I will never infiltrate. If anyone ever infiltrates Gaunt's Ghost, they're screwed.
And then scouting is just this guy with this unit.
This squad scouts, this squad scouts, this squad's squad. Scouts,
So
these three also scout.
okay, so
I
everything
have a
in your
lot of
army
scouts.
Okay.
I'm recon attachment.
Yeah, you're
My list is called,
Get out there and look at
no,
it.
my list is called Tanith, not Catachan, because I'm mad at UW for calling it a Catachan list.
And you're always considered to be in cover.
Yes.
So you're
I'm always getting
gonna
the
be
benefit of
-1
cover.
to hit.
No, not -1 to hit, that's stuff.
Oh, you're
I'm
right.
always getting +1 to my save.
To your save.
Not -1 hit. I wish. That would make this attachment OP as hell.
All right.
Solid already.
So yeah, deep strikes, transports.
I usually keep all the horses on the field, but since I'm running a 10-man unit instead of a 5-man, I don't know if I'll have the space to actually put them down.
This guy's lone up,
Yes.
but he's going on the table, or is he going?
He's
in?
going on the table.
And he can't be
No. He just walks around.
tweeted up.
If I was smart, I would throw him in reserves.
What's your smallest group?
My smallest squad?
Ghost.
Gaunt's Ghost, 45-man squad, technically.
They're about the same.
They're on 32s, there's 6 of them. Or on 28s, there's 6 of them versus 5. 28s. They're 25s.
Where is my measurement tool?
I should probably keep Sly in reserves, honestly. But, you have Terminators. So I like the screen option, so I'll keep him there. Sly Marvel will be my first drop. He will be here. No, Sly will not be my first drop. My first drop will be my Cadian Command Squad with Ursula Creed, because she uses out 3 Orders Regimental units. Oop. So put my... You don't really have a lot of like long range shooting, do you? It's just your tanks.
The 2 tanks really. One of these guys, I think it's 24 inch. That's about it.
Okay. So
Ursula
Ursula,
gun, I think, is 24 as well.
we're going to be that inch off this wall on the front, not on the sides, not yet.
Okay. So you've got about a 3 inch, 3.5 inch max footprint.
10-man squad Acadians. They are up against the wall on the right side,
He's gonna go.
but not on the front.
Okay. Tallyman here is gonna go here.
I am,
I'm gonna scoot
Going to
him
move
just
that
a little bit. That really narrows.
and 1 Acadian will now be there on the point to sticky.
Is your whole army sticky too?
No, just the Acadian squad right there.
Okay.
Only the battle line. That's my only battle line too. As in, what's our mission? Because I pay attention so much.
Yeah, me too.
Because usually they revolve around a battle line you do something, and I don't have but 1 battle line.
It's purge the foe, so control 1,
okay.
control more.
Oh.
And then kill 1, kill more.
Killing more stuff. Okay.
What's our second?
Good. You drop the Tallyman.
Yeah.
I will drop.
What is smoke and mirrors? Do you recall?
Nope. I'm a competitive player. Competitive player move. I won 1 tournament, and that was a fluke. Hey, what's up?
After both players have deployed their armies, starting with the attacker, each player can place 1 unit from their army that's on the battlefield into strat reserve. Okay.
Yeah.
That's probably
The
not gonna
horses
happen
is
for
the
me.
only thing that would have gone up for me. So, because 15 I can fit on the board barely. 10 I don't think I'll be able to fit on the board. 10's a big brick of dudes. Yeah, I think Gaunt's Ghost will just be back here in this corner. They'll jump out as soon as they can.
Anything down here.
Oh, there it is.
So there, and that puts me with very little for you to get into. You gonna try and go to Dallas, or you?
I haven't decided yet.
Gonna swap this up just a little bit.
My list didn't change that much with the field manual. It's just dropping 5 scions, which I haven't really found myself needing the second squad of scions, but it's handy utility.
So from here. Okay, yeah, we're good. They're gonna go there.
Yeah.
I'm trying to screen you out.
Oh, this is such a weird. I haven't played this because like my usual plan is throw a thing on each side and then shoot from across. Like, oh wow, there's not really a lot of.
Yeah, those lanes are gonna be
Those lanes are straight here and there, and that is your lane.
Yep.
You're pretty safe just sitting out in the open, like right here.
Right here, yeah.
Oh man, this is a melee army's wonderful.
Sure. It's hippie here for it.
For like
You're fine.
or your normal game night.
Forced you to come? Did you drop?
Yeah, it's got something.
I see that, and I believe that. Alright, we're gonna go with these cultists. They do have scout. We're gonna shift this way. What, babe? We are on the streaming
Which
table.
means I have to watch my language this entire
Yes, we
game.
have to watch our language.
Other than Pokemon is going to be
Cultists.
Dorn.
It is going to be hard. When he shoots me with a robo dorn and I get pissed off about it.
The Marine language is going to come out during this game.
Yeah, we're going to go right here with the first predator.
Second Scott Sentinel.
Okay.
You should have showed up earlier. Yeah.
We're going to go with a rhino. Huh? Top of what? What rhino?
You're 3D printed.
This? It's not a rhino. It's a predator annihilator. Predator destructor. Rhino.
You're pretty set for it.
Another Scott Sentinel. This one is in the building because it has the option to say no.
Okay.
Because I think
He'll go right here. Actually. A little bit off.
the plan is just to come down on Thursday.
We're going to set the bloat drone right here. Actually, I think he'll be alright right here.
There's so much cover on this. I don't like this.
It's a lot of cover. You have any indirect in this
No.
list? Okay.
No, I'm not playing a normal guard list. What do you mean? Kazarkin with a Castellan.
Just whatever. For the armor painter, for the
We'll go with the other rhino. Who did?
Because whatever you don't sell, I'm gonna just take that whole rack and bring it back to Lubbock and fill in one rack basically.
Are these all individual units? Or is that a big 4-man?
Two men.
Two men. What?
You beat her.
What?
She jumped like 10 feet in the air.
Not my fault. I ain't never beat my kid. Do not read into that, Parker. I've never
You
beat
said
that
it on the
kid.
stream. It's on there now.
It's
The
all right.
whole
It's
world
on.
knows.
The whole world knows.
All the people watching the Stormcrow store stream.
Yep. They're all
Like
doing
35 subscribers?
I have no idea. This is the first one in the stream.
that. Yeah, me too. I guess we'll go.
It'll be the
with
last time too.
Maybe they may kick us off the stream.
I was gonna say, so when does
Connor will show up here in an hour and it'll be bad.
Oh, well, okay.
2 armor sentinels. Yep. They don't quite.
The armored sentinels do not scout.
Nope.
Just the unarmored.
Yep.
Okay.
I don't like this terrain.
Right.
Do you measure to the back of the dice or the front of the dice for your deployment?
On that, if you're past the dice, you're out of your. If you're sorry, yeah. If you're touching the dice, you're on your deployment.
Okay. So this.
Yeah. Well, what is this place again?
One.
Oh, right.
All right. 1, 2. It's 2 inches, right?
For what?
For cohesion.
Yeah.
Okay.
For a less than 5-man unit.
For less than 5, it's 2 inches. I'm gonna just stretch these guys out as far as I can
Island steam. Yeah.
and try and pin at least this side of the board.
I think that one is a little bit too far.
This one?
I think just a little bit.
I'll come in a little bit. Better?
Yeah. Because I know this was within 2.
Right.
Alright, so I need to bring this one back just a touch. So we came back in.
Okay.
We rushed them together. I'm dropped out.
Okay. Oh, you're dropped out? Okay, I'm going to keep dropping people. This is the Krieg squad with engineers.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Yeah, let me know what we can do to make that happen. I didn't go.
Speak.
I
I'm listening.
played the better.
I don't feel like you're listening when you're
Car and Saturday, so
Yep.
you know, I got home on Thursday.
There's a problem with it.
Made it to
No. All you want to do is hang out with that dude. With that dude.
yeah, Misa, check out like a impromptu 20-minute nap.
You didn't eat dinner with us last night.
Made it back in.
Stay and hang out with Mom.
That was Thursday. So that Friday, I was popping up on drugs and whatever, and just
Hey.
so Saturday was
Make
basically
it good.
rotisserie chicken style, switching from
Thank you.
position left to position right. Just couldn't really get comfortable.
Is that your go first
It
dice?
wasn't the like.
This is actually the dice I'm supposed to roll whenever I do defender attacker go first. Yeah, but I didn't. Then I rolled a 1. Remember? Huh?
Definitely not.
Where she gets upset. Just went last.
Yeah, exactly.
Mom's home alone. I'm gonna be home until like 5:30.
And so,
Hang out with your mom. You want to be upset about it? Just say no next time you ask too.
and so but then Sunday, or Saturday, like I said, just couldn't get real comfortable.
Okay.
So I only got
Hey,
left,
some
left
vegetables?
the house. And then
that would be so
That you down?
stayed home.
Yeah.
You dropped out? All right.
Fair?
Fair.
50's fat.
Yeah. Yeah. You get to go first.
Well, it was on the corner of the.
Oh yeah,
Are you
on
sure
the,
that was a?
on the suspicious corner.
Can I do this for you?
I mean, it rolled better than the last one I rolled. The last one I
Gave
rolled
them a
was a 1.
50% chance of
Yep.
going first.
But I don't know that I really
Are
wanted
Sentinels
to.
on a bigger base now?
Love you.
Yes.
You're giving your dad.
Sentinels are on a bigger base. Heavy weapons teams are on a smaller base.
What? They got put on a smaller base?
To be fair, they were on massive bases that are like diorama bases almost.
Oh, that's fair.
The new artillery piece is on a 100mm base. It is the size of a Dorn for an artillery piece. It is absurd. Sorry, I'm laying out my numbers. Make sure I got them all. Yep. Alright, that should. And then 2 for casualty. Alright. Command phase. Do you mind
Scouts.
Or sorry, scouts, yes, before I do that. Since I have turn 1. Do you have any scouts?
I have 1 unit.
Alright, so I'll do my 1 scout.
Yep.
But yeah, so other than that, it's been pretty good. So I'm hoping that it doesn't go with that. Basically,
There was no. Never was okay.
No, none of the things on that
You
side.
don't have the 1 squad of enemies?
I only brought 1 this time. because I'm trying to figure out my Dallas list.
Yeah.
And so I'm working through. Alright, there's my skill.
It's like I like most of my list. It's just that do I like that 5 more Rough Riders in this or not? Because I had a lot of utility with the list, but I didn't have a lot of damage killing. Now I do.
Right.
Maybe. All right, so 9 inches away from them. Because he has a stupidly long scout, so he gets to go that far instead.
Do the Rough Riders scout? They don't. Okay.
Cows are gonna scout. These guys there scout.
And the big scout will scout.
That's your last scout, so I can do the rest of mine now.
Yep.
They could go over here, sure. The front 2 will, and then everyone else
Just out of what I already had. And then yesterday I pulled a second
These are gonna be
showcase.
underneath, technically.
Okay.
Because I don't feel like digging them back out.
Got most of them actually putting together the binder, so I have the I'm just
There,
gonna keep
there.
these, I'm gonna put them away.
There.
It's gonna be one of everything regular
And then
and
these guys are underneath.
taxable heavy binder.
These guys will.
Who's the defender? Opponent. Who's going first? Opponent. You're doing fixed or
Ins
tactical?
and ups.
Tactical. Yeah.
I figured, but
I don't
I
right
like to
now,
ask.
but then I've also
You may come back and surprise me.
Remember, this is a token because it'll probably go away soon.
Is it on the board?
It is not real.
Okay.
It is a token.
But it's not active on the board yet.
Yeah, like that is just there to remind me that I have a landmark.
Okay.
That is what that is.
Okay.
And then this Scout Sentinel will go right where that damn landmine just got thrown at. All right.
Alright, I guess
These guys.
my
6 inch scout forward.
And we decided we were going to mess with your 2 hit today.
Yeah. Here's where I want them to be. All right. So that is all of my scouts.
Okay.
Because the armoreds don't scout. It'd be funny. Yeah. So now I can have some. Where'd the thing go? Oh.
Oh shit. Yeah. I put that record
Okay. I'm just gonna throw my dice up here for command points because I always forget to change it on the thing.
Yep.
So both at once. I don't get anything extra.
Nope.
I don't have any cleanse and extend, so not bad. Extend is just take it. I have extend because I already have 2 in no man's land,
Yep.
and cleanse is do the action on those objectives. So
Which is easy.
theoretically, it's easy.
Yep.
All right, orders.
Orders.
Let's do tank commanders first, because those are the easier ones. Tank commanders are not going to have nothing for line of sight. Pretty much, I might be able to. Yeah, I'll plink that boy.
Yeah, you're gonna hit him.
I can plink that one in Rhino.
Yep.
I don't think it'll be a lot of return fire because what's 10-inch movement on predators?
Yes. 10 on predators.
So you can get not quite past that ruin. Yeah, you have to advance to do something to get shots.
Well, I can move him.
Oh, yeah, you can go that one to
straight
the
at
side.
an angle and maybe, but that would be about it.
Okay. I'll take the risk and try and kill it because I need to pop that to make sure those guys stay back there for a while. So we'll go +1 with this guy. That's his one of his orders. I need
+1 to hit.
Yeah, +1 to hit.
Okay.
I need to remember too. I keep forgetting it. The new Dorn Tank commanders, they don't have the ability to placing anymore. They have reroll, hit roll, damage roll, wound roll, which the damage roll is really only for the melter.
They have 1 of each.
Yes. So like how the Lancer works.
Yep.
The same thing. And then he will order this Sentinel here. There won't be a lot shooting back at him, I don't fear. So he'll also go with a +1 to hit from him. This other Dorn, usually I go with I just +1 to all my save turn 1.
Mm-hmm.
That's worked out pretty well so far. Yeah, these guys won't have shots for anything because you're behind there. Yeah, because technically these are separate pieces.
I mean, you may be.
No,
able to
these
draw-
are 2 separate pieces.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
You may be able to draw line of sight.
No, you were you're in a little bit more. That's why he's against the wall there, so he's standing on it, and he can be moving a little bit around that corner. I can still, if I want to, like go over here and shoot him, but Just so I don't do the bullshit a hair.
Like any of these guys.
Yeah, but I don't want to do the, oh, you're a hair over there, whenever you could easily just take him over. So we'll do that. So with that, they don't have really shots on anything. I could move, I guess. Not really. I could get over here and not do a lot because this terrain really says no shooting. So +1 to save here. And then he will order these vehicles. +1 to wits.
How many does a commander get?
King Commander gets 2 orders.
If he orders himself, does that count as one of his orders?
Yeah. The Sentinels are both regimental and squadron, so they can get orders from anyone, pretty much.
And that's really for my knowledge going into Dallas. Like,
Yeah.
if I play guard, I'm like, yeah.
Pretty much most of the officers got +1 to their order, except for like the normal platoon commanders, they stayed at 1.
Okay.
Gonsko's tab 2, they probably really won't be using it because they're going to stay on the ground. So they'll just tell themselves for the funniness of it, +1 to their save. And these guys are here. You have deep strikes. Right now, we'll just not worry about you shooting them because they're going to be hidden. So we'll just give them a +3 to their move for move. Now we have 2 innate orders for each of the Kazakh because they get to spawn with their own orders and just pick one.
Okay.
+5.
So they only get this once again?
They get that every turn.
Oh,
They get to make their own order because they're a warrior. It's a special rule. They get to pick their own order in addition to any other orders they receive. So Kazakh can have 2 orders.
2 orders.
Yes.
Okay.
And then Marshall here has got his own 2 orders to get out. He can order within 6 inches. Only thing outside of 6, those are outside of 6. It has to be from the officer model anyway. So these horses will get. I've been able to get in someone's back corner, like here, with Scout Signals turn 1. I did it at Kurt, I think. Not fun. Yeah, I could technically, if I rolled like a 12, get there. So I'm not. They're gonna get +1 to their save. Okay. And then he'll order the Kazakhstan here for. They already have +1 to their save. Can't order anything else. He'll give them. They really can't shoot anything. Yeah. They really can't shoot anything. He'll give them a move.
Okay.
4 orders left, coming from Ursula and her platoon commander. These are only going to regimental units, which pretty much every units already received an order. But 24 inches, everything on this side of the board is only 24 inches. So horses that are right there, they get +1 to their save.
Okay.
Not worried about the Scout Sentinels really yet. They get +1 to their save.
Okay.
Well, actually, they could suicide off turn 1. No, they couldn't, because 9 inches would only get them there.
Okay.
So they could
Yeah, I'll
not,
think about it and I'll let you know.
because technically there's a whole building. Like,
Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll work.
yeah, that's just.
weekend to figure out
I have to get
particular-
on that terrain piece, and I can't get on that terrain piece. They'll landmine at you.
going over this.
So they get +1 to their save.
I will talk
You
This
realize a
sentinel-
landmine can't be thrown, right?
Alright.
No, this
Kinda-
landmine, it's on tracks. It
It
drives.
can be driven.
Yeah, this one, these guys,
That's. They have a little chunky.
it's got a handle on it for them to throw.
Is it only anti-vehicles or is it anti-anything?
It's not anti-vehicle. It's just throw it at it. It's deeply mortal wounds. If you're a vehicle, it does more.
And you have 3 of them.
These are within 3 inches. That
One.
one's within 9.
2, 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
One last order.
Can they use that every turn?
No,
Or
it's
is
once
this
per game.
Once per
Once per
okay.
game.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's their once per game thing. Last order will just doesn't really matter. Get shot. Yeah, those guys are there. They don't eat a lot. These Sentinels really aren't gonna get shot.
These have plasma.
Las cannons
Las.
and hunter killer missiles. I've got a lot of hunter killer missiles. I have 1 turn of really variable damage with a lot of las cannons, a lot of hunter killer missiles. Hitting on 4s, you know, and d6 damage. So 1 really iffy turn. Yeah, they'll get +2 to their movement as well because they're not really going to be shooting anything, honestly. Yeah, they don't really have anything to shoot because you're pretty well hidden. I would have probably done that one a little bit differently.
Setting him up. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
I
because you had that the crawler at least.
Yeah.
Because
Well, I see that
I
now.
can see him because he's on that building. If you put him on the other side, maybe like he'll get cover. But
Oh, you're talking about the drone?
yeah, the drone,
Yeah.
the rhino. Maybe I would have put a predator there, but a little bit further
He's a
back.
hell of a lot tougher than that rhino.
Yeah. But I want the rhino dead. The rhino's got things inside of it that I need to be death guard slow on the corner of the board.
We'll be that, trust me.
All right, so I need to kill you, do cleanse, and be on the objectives like I already am.
Yep.
All right. That's my long command phase of telling everything just be better. Be tougher to kill except for these two. Alright. We have 9 inches of movement here, which will get the squad. Yeah, because rhinos, they don't let you get out, so that'll be... They're barely going to move on this objective, honestly. So they're not even using their move, because I don't want to make your charge easy. So they're behind the terrain right here.
Okay.
That's the... They'll be behind the terrain. They didn't even need that other order. So that's where they will be at. They are going to cleanse. That is what those Kazakhstan will do. We'll say before that happened.
Have you seen
He boost barely a little bit. I want to be 48, really. Okay, I'm already in 48. So at least my main guns will be able to hit. Not a lot of them, because I get more guns to get closer to you. So he'll just slide forward. That's 2 inches. -2 to rotate, just cause. 1 more over to the side. That's where he'll go. Horses. People check a horse movement because they have a different movement from the damn Krieg.
You think they'll play back here?
Who? Maybe.
I'm gonna move my box just in case.
So we're gonna loop-de-loop these guys. Meow. Okay, that's that movement for that side of the board. God's gonna start moving. I need to cleanse outside of the which should be funny. So we'll just charge there. We're behind this wall because I really can't get any better. Actually, we'll take the right. We'll go an inch away from that wall there. This one could be funny and just, die. Can't really get over there to see anything. Okay, sure. We'll just have him go all the way right there. If I'm able to, actually, I'll probably move him back to where he can also draw line of sight to use rhino. He can still draw line of sight. Okay. Krieg. Then move there 6 inches. They'll go over this direction. Yeah,
Okay. No, that's fine.
They'll cleanse.
I'm going to go set up.
That's 2 cleanses.
Cleanse and cleanse.
Yep.
Okay.
These guys are going to not going to move all the way. They're going to go right there.
Yep.
Even though I also gave them a move. That's all kind of wasted. Horses. Yep. They will be right
Basically, it's
So there's supposed to be a space here, right?
I don't think so.
Similar to that.
Oh, like a space in the wall?
In the terrain
Yeah.
there, yeah. I'm gonna check the terrain way out there.
There's supposed to be a space within the wall.
Okay.
He'll just go there. Acadians will just They're not even moving their full 9. Well, actually, these guys might, just because I'm lazy. And then we'll come out here.
Does she have blown up or anything when
No.
she's with them or anything?
Nope. Where'd their 5 go? Oh, that's why I said they weren't going to get shot, so I didn't go there. Alright. Gaunt's Ghost can just stay there.
Okay.
And then I've got these Sentinels here, which I'm not going to measure their movement because they move 8 inches, and they're only going up to this wall.
Okay.
You don't have any turn 1 deep strike things, so
Nope.
that'll be my movement for turn 1.
Okay.
Cleanse, cleanse,
Yep.
and secure, secure. Cadians are on that one.
Sticky.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, movement phase. Now going into the shooting phase. Within 18 inches, line of sight of the Sentinel, you are not 18 there, but I am 18 with the drones. How did I get?
I think you're.
I'm at a very weird angle trying to measure that. Let me see.
Yeah, I think you got it.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Alright, yeah. We'll mark him for rolls 1 against the Rhino.
Okay.
I don't think I can actually even see that crawler with that guy right there. Technically, no. I can only see the Rhino with that Sentinel. So, that's all I can mark anyway. So, just the Rhino is marked. The other Sentinels can't see anything within 18 inches.
I don't know where the edge of that piece is, but yeah.
I don't know if I can shoot the drone
Okay.
with anything except for this Sentinel back here. I think I moved him too far over to make the horses have room to go through.
Gotcha.
So he won't be able to shoot the drone. A lot of things are going in that Rhino.
Yep.
All right. I didn't bring my wonderful play on tabletop dice. All these other Imperial Fist dice that like to roll 5s and 6s. Even
All these nasty dice.
all these nasty dice that feel betrayed that I started using the Auspex dice and all that. All right. Nothing I'm forgetting, right? Yeah, no landmines can go off. Tons, tons. Yeah, sure. Why not? I'll start off with a Laz, a Hunter Killer Missile, going into the drone because this is the one off shooting I have. So shooting at the
So
drone.
what shooting?
This Sentinel here, shooting at that drone.
Okay.
Laz Cannon hitting you on a 3.
Okay.
Hits. Yep. Strength 12.
T9.
3s. Yep. Checks out.
Checks out.
Laz Cannon.
Typical seeker missile.
Sure. I'll CP reroll.
You're gonna CP.
Yeah. Into a 1. Into a 4. That's 1 AP3. You are getting a lot of cover. AP2.
Yeah, that puts me on my 5-up invuln anyway. I fell it
D6 plus 1 for 6.
for 6 damage. I believe he has 10 wounds.
Okay. Hunter Killer Missile.
So he
Looking
is at 4.
at a 3.
You said 6, right?
Yes.
5 plus 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hits with a 3.
Where's this coming from?
Same guy. Hunter Killer Missile now.
Oh, I thought
That was the
the-
Laz. Hunter Killer Missile is what we thought was going to miss. It's probably going to not wound. Wounds.
Okay.
Another AP3. Had it.
Howdy, man.
Look,
I asked you about your box, man. Is this you over here?
What?
no, that one's mine.
I was curious what you bring all the tanks in.
That? Yeah, I bring the cheap metal tray and just throw them in there.
Yeah, maybe somebody just moved it.
And there's room on top. So like I also have that. And if I really need to, if I go on there, so I can double layer if I need to. It costs me like $10 to
Yeah.
make. So. All right. So Hunter Missile, you save.
Yep.
That's that tank. Going into the Dorn, firing into the Rhino.
Okay, I'm gonna spend 1.
Not all my guns are in range. I don't know if it's worth it for you.
Do what?
Not all the guns in the Dorn are in range.
What's in range and what's the damage profile?
3.
Flat 3. How many shots?
Oh, D6 plus a lot.
D6 plus a lot of shots.
Well, D6 plus 3 for the main cannon.
So only 3 need to get through to kill me.
Oh, fair.
So yeah, I am gonna spend 1 for Cloud of Flies.
Yeah, because I have the auto cannon. I'm within 48, not within 36. Not measuring from my fancy turret. Yeah, not anywhere close to 36. So I only have 2 guns really hitting you.
So both of them are
3.
3.
And there's like AP 0 on you because cover. AP 1 and AP 2. So AP nothing and AP 1.
So that puts me on 3s and 4s. And how many shots with the battle cannon? D6
The oppressor
plus 3.
is D6 plus 3, yes.
So 9 at best, 4 at worst. Only 3 have to go through to kill it.
Granted, I also do, if this doesn't tell you, I have another last cannon or missile combo that coming at you.
With it. Yeah, I'm going to do it because that's through the end of the phase. And so he'll be -1 to hit.
Okay. Alright. Auto cannons going first. 2 shots, hitting you on 3s. Rerolling 1s because you are marked by Sentinel. That's a hit and a miss.
Okay.
T9 on Rhino, right?
Yes.
Alright. 4s. 1. AP1 to AP none.
So,
Okay. Oppressor cannon, D6 plus 3 for 8.
yeah, see, that's what I was scared of.
Yeah, you haven't seen my hit roll yet, sir. Granted, this hit roll will be kind of fine. Yep, there's some
Rerolling
ones.
though, right?
The 2s go away. I'm going to use my reroll of a hit roll for one of these 2s and just roll them all together.
Okay.
So I only got 2 hits out of that, by the way, out of 8 dice.
Okay. So you get 1 of each here. Okay. This
One
is your
hit, 1 wound, 1 damage. The damage is going to be used because it's only for Meltas, and you're not in Melta range. So, trying again. Get 3 back.
You're hitting on 3s?
Yes, plus 1 hit.
Even with my -1?
Oh, you minus 1 hit. So, dropping 2.
I think it was just 1/3.
I don't remember. Sorry,
I think it was just 1/3.
I went off the +1 to your save and forgot about the -1 to hit. Not bad. When are you on 3? Strength 12. Okay, that's 3. And re-rolling my wound roll, because I have it, might as well. For 4 AP2s down to AP1s.
Horse. He's dead.
Okay. Does he blow up?
He f***ing does. There's my 6.
Language.
I told you. I saved it.
Well, he can't kill.
So the only things that are in are those 2. So we'll roll on the bloat.
Is it a Rhino only 1?
Yeah, it's just 1.
Okay, yeah.
I'll verify,
Yeah,
but...
it should only be 1.
Oh, no,
D3.
it's D3. So this is on...
You can't kill them, at least. Okay.
So that's 2.
I can't kill the drone.
And 3 on the tally. So the drone's at 2.
Couldn't kill the
Tally
drone.
man is at 1.
And
then my get out and don't die.
technically you get him out first, but it doesn't matter. Not really.
Do you want me to do it that way?
It's fine.
We lose 1.
It's a mortal
No,
wound.
is it 1s and 2s?
No, that's for desperate. Should just be 1s. It's only a mortal wound. So it doesn't even kill a space marine.
I thought it was a dead guy.
Oh, wait. Never mind. It used to be that guy. I swear they changed it to, I don't know, I get some ritual and stuff.
I mean, if they changed it, I'm happy about it.
But we can keep going until, but I want to say you only losing 1 wound. Yeah, it's just 1 mortal wound. That's what I thought.
So this guy's down to 1.
Yeah, you just take 1.
Okay.
So it was like, it changed it, because now that you can take a Storm Raven, a Dreadnought, and just take all the wounds where you go, oh, I took 3 mortals, it's just on the Dreadnought, instead of losing a bunch of dudes. Alright, and then I'm going to have that Sentinel there throw its las cannon and Hunter Killer Missile into the Space Marines, because screw it.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
He won't be alive to fire its next Hunter Killer Missile, so I might as well do it now. He's hitting on 4s with no rerolls because you are not the marked target. So, Hunter Killer Missile going first. Hits. Wounds. 1 AP3 on the Space Marines. Yeah. Las Cannon. No. Alright. That takes me to a charge phase. So you move 5 or 6 for these guys.
5.
I'm scared. Okay, I'll make it a kind of a long bomb charge. I don't want to even calculate back there yet. I will charge a sentinel, specifically this one here. There's just be a gap there. We'll just charge back here. I'm gonna try and tie you up. So I'm gonna charge these 2.
Okay.
It's gonna be kind of weird and janky. Actually, I might only charge this one because the tank will be weird. Seems like a 6 or so. Let's see what we get. 7. So it means I am basing you. I needed a 6 flat pretty much to be goofy and then pile into you. I wanted to be the engine as oh. Alright, so we'll be right there. Or yeah, basing you for sure. Well, I don't really get a pile into you. I'll be right there.
Okay.
That's my 7-inch.
Now, does that put you?
I guess technically you're right.
Does that put you into combat with that
Great point.
guy?
Great point. So I can't go there.
When you pile in, you'll be in combat with both.
Yes.
Okay.
So other charges, I don't really want to charge into Nerdlings. The Nerdlings can charge me, I guess, and be. That's what they'll do. Kazarkin here are going to charge into Nerdlings because I need them gone so they just be annoying.
Okay.
I didn't get to shoot them because I didn't have anything to shoot them with. Alright,
Like a 4.
a 5.
Definitely.
A 5 gets them into combat with that one.
Yep.
We have no CP. I didn't order these guys to be better at fighting. And I might as well hit you now, so this is going to be stupid.
What are you hitting on 6s at that point with them or 5s?
5s.
Okay.
Get in there. These guys will be on the other side of the wall, pretty much. One guy can be over there, I guess. Fights.
Yep.
I don't have any CP for tank shot, else that'd be funny. File in.
Okay.
Sacrifice the sentinel, I guess. 3 attacks. Hitting you on 4s to 5s, because contagion, I guess.
Yep.
Hit twice.
Yep.
I am not attacking the tank, by the way, I'm attacking the people, just so
Okay.
I'm not trying to waste my attacks. 3. So my minus 1 wound.
No.
Oh, okay. Just a hit.
Yep.
Okay. So on 2, strength 6. 2 AP 1s.
2 AP1s is the first time I've ran these. I think they just have a 6-up.
Oh, it's just basic cultists.
Yeah, it's dead people.
Oh, zombies?
Huh?
What?
They have a 6-up save, so if you're -1, it goes to a 7, I can't save it.
Oh, okay. Oh, you said I thought they were like zombies. So I thought they were poxwalkers for a second. I was like,
No.
oh, I just charged poxwalkers. I regret this.
It's like these 2.
And the guardsmen, they're in there. He'll tap onto this point, I guess. He'll follow. He'll come in over here. This is I hate combat. I'm not supposed to be in
I don't
combat.
play a combat army.
I don't play a combat army. I play guard. I don't think I'll be able to get all of them over there technically. Okay.
Her big hair.
Did you figure out your ride? Yeah, you guys can come get
And then he'll just be within 2.
Everybody else that gets to fight.
If he's done it.
Except for maybe this guy. You have to go into him.
Oh, yeah, I got it. They're all intended to be
These
base
2
to
in
base.
here, so yeah, everybody but that one guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Swinging away.
I hope you don't wipe them.
I doubt I will. I don't fight good already, and you are -1 to hit, so
Wait till the Marines get there and you're -2 to hit.
I'm throwing them there because I know that it's going to be horrific. Because if the Nerdlings can charge me, it'll be problematic for my entire side over there because they're just annoying. Usually I shoot them on turn 1. All right. I'll just swing with the power sword first.
Okay.
4s to 5s. 1 hit.
Yep.
T like nothing.
T4 or T3.
T3 on 3s. Nope. All right, that was my only weapon with AP. So Then 8 people swinging with their fist.
Okay. Do you have an invuln there?
No.
Okay.
I do not have an invuln. Punches, hitting on 5s. Fair. I'll take it. I'll take it. And gone. 4s. 3 AP nothings.
Whoop. 6 up invulns. Kill them all.
killed
One
one.
apiece.
Yeah.
You didn't kill one of them.
Oh, I had 4?
They have 4 wounds apiece.
Yep. Well, I'm sacrificing Kazarkin for a turn and not even getting shooting out of it.
So he's base to base. I'm gonna go base to base here so that everybody can fight.
I screwed that up. I usually keep the Castellan on that squad that goes in front of Ursula, but I wanted to spread my orders more out this time around. I'm not liking it.
On 5s with lethals.
Right. I forgot my landmine. I think that's still my shooting face only.
Your shooting phase.
Oh, it's just at the start of any phase. I'll just do it at the start of your next turn.
These are 5s. Hey, you got 3 no APs.
3 new APs. 3 up saves. Just 4 up base plus 1 of my armor save.
Yep.
Save them all.
Okay. Well, I figured that was going to happen.
Well, normally that would have killed 2 of them. But I plus 1 to my armor before I went out of combat. So.
Okay. Into your turn.
Yes, sir.
Score it up here.
That'll be
It's the wrong damn thing.
2 cleanse,
Yep. 2 for cleanse.
2 for max for extend,
Yep,
and then for purge I got to kill.
Okay. Gain 1, gain 1. I owe you a few things. So we're going to do battle shock on that drone. We're good?
Are we at the start of your command phase?
Yes.
I'm going to throw the landmine at the Nurglings.
Okay.
On a 2 up. Alright, the landmine goes off. You're not a vehicle, are you?
Nope.
Okay, yeah, D3 mortal wounds. 2 mortal wounds, please. Yep.
2, 4 up, 2 up.
They're going to die, so I'd rather use it now.
Tallyman. 7 is good.
Yep.
Tallyman for an extra CP. We do not get it.
Look where the sentinel's at. Look where the sentinel's at.
Oh yeah, there you go.
I keep doing it. One sentinel gets sacrificed at the beginning of every game.
It works, man.
It's tying up a tank is the main thing to come out there and shoot me.
It's a good strat.
So engage. Can I re-roll engage?
What you got going on? How much?
Do you need me in the nuts as soon as
I probably would.
How's the Eldar coming?
That man,
Not
that man who just walked by like asked about our boxes just Discord messaged me a minute ago. I don't think he realizes I'm who I am.
That's right, here you go.
Oh, he messaged me about what I used to transport when he was here.
Right.
How are yours? Are they playing? You getting?
Yeah, I got 2.
See,
So that's what I got.
See, that's my build. I'm gonna let you fuck around with them.
Yeah.
Find out
Overwhelming.
I'll know what to build them on.
Destroy enemies on points.
Yeah.
Engage.
2 games so far. I'm liking them. Yeah, they're.
You're like in the race,
I do. I'm still testing to see what I think is.
like the good race.
I don't have anything to do
I
to
can
stop
tell
you
you right
really.
now, based off 2 games, D-size are amazing. Those things are really good.
Flamers.
Yes. I think if you take the shooty variant, you definitely take the D-sides. Just the Overwatch potential and the AP 3-7 is really good. Wraith Lords, I thought were going to be like amazing. They're just okay. I don't. They don't have an invuln. They're like a dreadnought with no invuln, which kind of sucks.
And there's not a way to get them.
No, you can heal them, but so can Attack Marine. They feel very much like.
But I can
I'm
I
gonna
can kill
fall
them
back.
faster than you can heal them.
Yeah, they've only got 10 wounds. If they were 13 wounds,
Fall back. You don't have fall back in charge, right? Works for me. Acceptable.
40 points, so they're not bad. They're still good.
They're scary enough that they're gonna take some fire.
Yes, and Bright Lances are real sweet. As I've taken 6 in every list I've taken, and they just
this unit
ship
is gonna
don't really
fall
kill stuff because everything in the game has at least a 4 or 5.
We're in this gap
And
here.
it's only 6 shots, so it's kind of like,
Wait, what were you saying, dude?
man, you know, they're okay.
Overwhelming force. Yeah, that's good for you. I'm on a lot of objectives.
It's either really good or it's really not. So,
And they can't cheat.
I feel like for Eldar,
These guys are on the bottom floor.
only
Oh,
anti-tank
I'm an idiot.
advantage we have.
What?
Heavy
I
tank is
touched that one with the single model.
Dark Reapers are good too for like
They're an
tanks,
inch off the wall,
they're strength
and they're on the bottom floor.
but
You know what the first
your
model one?
heavy
If you
infantry
shoot them and don't kill them,
tank
that's the
killers are
first
gonna
model
be
I'm
fire
playing, right?
dragons and
What?
No, dude touching the objective.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So that means you're just charging them?
the Wraith cannons themselves have the same issue.
It's like a single wound, that man
They're
dies.
straight 14 and good anti-tank like mid-range, but there's only 5 rounds.
Right.
So if they pass all
You don't have any get out of that in charge shenanigans, right?
Nope.
If they
Okay.
kill all your 4-ups, you will nuke a Titan in one time.
Right.
It's just real slow.
But we can still get out and shoot,
Not a way to like turn
I
off.
believe.
No, there's no. They used to have dev wounds, but there's no dev wounds on them.
They're sitting
So there's no
still.
ways.
He's
you're-
gonna sit still.
You're a slave to the dice on the 4-ups.
I am a vehicle,
Kind of sucks.
so
If they don't have an involved, they're amazing. But most
just
stuff
so
they
you're
should
aware
have some
for
sort of involved.
shooting me.
That's why I think the D sides are better, because at that point they're damage 1, but it's just like 15 million things go through.
Right.
Big guns never tire. You can shoot me.
Also, the Wraiths in general seem to be very tanky and durable. They don't do a crap ton of damage. The Wraiths, any of the Wraith stuff. Yeah. So my next game I play, I'm going to
I should have
take-
saved that
I'll
landmine
try
for
those
the
sword ones, right?
light spawn, honestly.
I'm actually about to try
Or
the
the-
axe and shield guys.
Whatever your
next.
drone is there, just to
I feel like
delete.
since Wraiths are durable, you don't try to lean into damage with them. You
So I
lean
think
into
that's all my
durability and
movement.
annoyance.
Okay.
So I'm gonna lean
1
into
second,
it.
please.
Yeah, yes.
Oh, the time is back. Never mind.
These guys are not intended to be on the
Right.
terrain, right?
No, they're not. Okay. Because that's
I'm
what
just making
Wraiths
sure.
seem
I
to
didn't
do
think
really
they
well.
were.
The D
I just.
side Wraiths are
Well, that one doesn't matter.
So I think
Because I can't shoot through this terrain to that one. It was this guy.
They're supposed to be back there.
Potentially see.
Yeah, you still got my screen. I thought you were the time man. I was like, I'm about to drop 10 horses. No, I can't do it. Turn 2 anyway. I can't do that. Turn 1, so
take
can't do
that
it.
30-point thing called
I'm being
light
stupid.
flare,
I'm trying to rapid ingress. Turn 1.
and give them
That makes my decisions for what I do with my CP a lot easier.
OC5 to OC10. I actually flipped objectives.
So we're gonna start.
They get +1 and they go from 5 to 10.
Like each dude in the unit gets +1.
Ew.
Yeah. So you get if it's a Wraith.
We'll just
power,
start back there.
plus
We're going to.
OC5.
I got a sentinel on
And
his
if
back line
it's
turn
a
1.
Wraith unit, they go from OC5 to OC10.
No, he just has his 9-inch scout. Like, they just scout far.
This one, I'm sorry, is just going to move up so his front end hangs off.
Fair.
I'm out of combat here.
Both games I played, I lost. But I didn't lose full turn.
Goofy layout.
Yeah, the shooting lanes are rough, but I sacrificed Chasmkin so nervies didn't screw up my entire right flank. They'll just get
So
charged.
we're going to start with those 2 predators. We'll start with the one in combat.
He also drew killing me off objectives, and I have a single model touching him.
It would really like overwhelming force does not need to be a that needs to be like turn 1 is
All right,
so bad.
2 last cannons.
Well, I happen to have a model there, just touching it. Where's this going into? The Sentinel?
Sentinel.
Yeah, the -1 to hit, just combat.
Yep, and you're also -1 to your toughness. So I'm at 12, you're a 8
I'm a 7 going down to a
to a
6.
6. All right, 2s. You got one there at -3.
So -2, so that puts me at a 5.
I think Storm Guard.
Save it.
Okay.
It's +1 to my save there.
I'm trying to think of other
That was into the scouts
Predator-
going combat with you, right?
Yes,
Okay.
Predator autocannon in rapid fire range.
Oh, those aren't 4s? I thought those were last games for some reason, yeah.
We'll pull those out. A 9, so 3s. That's it, all 5.
5 AP 1s to AP
Ones.
nothing, so it's +1 to my save.
That's the old dude.
So just 3s.
Knock out and pick a unit.
Fail 1, take 3 damage. Right?
That's actually
How many does he have left?
And if
He has 7 wounds, he just went down to 4.
If they shoot him, the wounds go to the guardian unit.
I think these have 2 combi bolters apiece. Nope, just one. Okay,
One of your
just one.
tokens to.
We're gonna go ahead and shoot the
What I was doing is putting a
combi bolter
10-minute
in rapid fire 2 range. 3s going to 4s with lethals.
with current coherency. I would pick something +1 to wound. They would shoot him.
Nope.
Lose like 3 guardians, and then he'd jump back behind.
Rinse and repeat there.
Worked really well.
So 8 on the autocannons.
Depends on what attachment you're running.
No lethals. Only drop 1.
Guard Reapers, Fire Dragons, Banshees.
threes. 3, 6, 7, -1.
3 ups.
You know, we're walking.
He did.
Okay,
I failed 2 actually, or I failed 3. Yeah. Yeah.
Does he blow up?
For a wound?
Getting a lot of playing.
No.
Okay.
Spirit Conclave people.
There's your purge.
I think it's DOC. But,
Do what?
There's your purge. That's all.
What I have noticed with Spirit Conclave.
Yeah, there's my part. Okay.
Heavy rates, those spirit, because you're.
This
You got
Rhino
cyphers, you're hitting on 3s. Your
is
leadership
gonna.
is 6, and
Nah.
you get.
When does grenades happen?
So my raids are.
Start your shooting phase. Or not start your shooting phase. When an eligible model.
In your shooting.
Yes.
I have a higher chance of living. So I'll get shot by something and then I can.
So we'll do the Rhino first.
Or move behind something with the
The
raid.
Rhino does have 2 combi bolters. However, I don't think. Yeah, we're within flow.
Yeah, but that's only 2 games. Oh, the Avatar? Avatar's amazing. I love the Avatar so far. Avatar's amazing. The half damage, I played
Yeah, go ahead.
I took his entire
Lethal hits on 3s, 1 lethal, drop 2.
The Silent King had to kill me the next turn in combat. I took a turn and a half of all the shooting and combat as his
A
army.
4.
Still took a turn and a half.
I wanted to make sure on the wording on that, it is destroy unit at start of the turn in range of objective
Points,
mark.
like, this dude's
Yeah.
amazing.
So I can't just pull the 1 off. I wanted to make sure.
So 4
Yeah?
to a 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you take him in
You have 2 there, no AP.
aspect of
2 no APs, I have +1 to my save. I'm getting cover. I made 3 up save. That's the best I can
he has
do.
a strap that makes his spear.
Same both.
Okay.
And he also gets
We got 2 attacks plus blast.
There are 10 men in that squad.
but it's the T11 4 up,
Ow.
roll 2 up armor, so you make it having all that.
You got 1 there, no
I
AP.
like him a lot. I don't
Not a
Havoc
havoc
launcher. No, it is a havoc launcher.
3 up.
big and chunky.
Good.
Strap and
Okay.
annoying. He's really good.
We are going to go to that unit.
He's got a lot of flamethrowers, and these flamethrowers actually ignore cover, so
Right, so
they're
you're
not
like,
your
oh, God.
Eldar flamers that don't.
Yeah.
So these are actually terrifying.
He's like, oh, God.
So we've got 2 and 2 plus the big
I'm losing a
leaders.
lot of infantry in this turn.
So we'll start with the foul blight spawn.
I had no shooting at all turn 1 except for
D6 for,
1 rhino.
Nice.
for 5. Anti-infantry 2 up. You have 4 at -2. 2 down.
Ignores cover.
Ignores cover.
Okay. So -2 turns to -1 because I do have an innate +1 to my save there. So these will just be 5 ups. 4
Okay.
right?
So what I think I want to
Do what? 4, yeah.
is
4 5 ups. Save none of them. 4 of them just die.
Okay.
so that's the other
The other 2 in the unit. Well, the other 4 in the unit. I have 2 plague belchers
Spider's just a 5.
I'm running 2 10 minutes.
for a total of 6.
I'm gonna do 1 uber shooting and then like is in.
Anti-infantry 4 up.
That's my plan. That's
You have 3 there. No AP.
Combat 2.
No AP, 1 damage, ignores cover.
Okay, so no AP, so I'm staying in my 3 up.
Yeah, should be a
Fail all 3 of them with a 3 up save.
Okay.
Hell
2 plague spewers
Even if you flick and jump and lose a couple,
for a total of 4.
not going to matter.
you just need Lycus in that model to like it.
Anti-infantry 2 up. You have 3 there, -1, 1 damage.
4 ups. Save 2 of them, fail 1 of them.
In combat, like you'll convince the Space Marine squad, or even a 10 probably by themselves.
We are going
That's
to.
my free grenades unit that didn't throw grenades.
We're going to throw grenades.
Take
Yep.
a 10-man squad, you might want
6, right?
Yes.
4 up.
something and then charge something else and wipe 2.
2.
I've noticed with Eldar though, you
just,
guys
killed
we don't have a lot of rerolls anymore.
Landmine didn't go off, and they didn't use their grenades once.
To kill stuff.
Okay.
Make sure they're dead, even if it's
This
overkill,
unit-
because there's no rerolls.
It's also one of your overwhelming forces.
Because we can't take a crap back.
We'll do the drone first. He's got 2 flamers.
Kill because this, you know, T3 with a 3 up, that's all you got.
For 10 total shots.
That's what I've noticed with aspect post.
Anti-infantry 2 up.
They hit really hard, but if you mess
Yeah, these
up and
flamers
there's like
hurt.
1 space for the sergeant left, all your base.
So you've got
So we know
8
it's like,
at
you may have
-1,
every
1
side,
damage, ignores cover.
and then over half
Okay,
the
so
base
8 just staying at my 4 up save because I have my +1.
Yep.
So you gotta make sure they're dead.
8 4s.
That's a lot of 6s.
I lose
Holy shit.
1.
They are super, super
I lose one man.
The flicker jump.
That was the man who was on the point. Doesn't really matter, but actually no, we'll keep that man there.
Kagan was
Pulling the
talking
man
about
way back.
dragons and a wave serpent. Oh, you can't hide from them. They can go 24, jump out and be like, Delta, reroll everything.
Okay.
Reroll hits, reroll
We're gonna do all the flamers and guns here.
Yep.
So this is the big heavy flamer for 6. Anti-infantry 2 up. You have 5 minus 2. Ignore
5
scope.
minus 1, so we have 5s.
You can literally,
Save 1, lose 4 dudes.
you basically,
These are
I
the
think you went
no AP ones. 5, 6, 7, 8.
16, disembark 6.
8. Anti-infantry 4 up. So you have
Hope the sacrifice is
6 at no AP.
There's a
Ignore
cover.
cover.
That's a really good
Come on!
but it's just a
Threes.
They're so fast.
I failed 2 of them still.
Okay. These are the 2 at 1 up.
Expensive form-wise, but
7, 5, 6, 7. These are anti-infantry 2 up.
you can't really hide from them.
That's 7
That's what I like about war spiders.
minus 1 damage. Ignore
You
scope.
got like this in there. It's like I'm gonna pick something and I'm gonna get
4 ups.
30 touches.
They are dead.
Shoot you with a bunch of flames.
That is 4 fails, they have 3 dudes left.
So it's essentially feels like
That's a lot of flamers.
That's a lot of flames.
The ignore cover hurts me so very bad.
Ignores cover 81.
Okay.
They don't have dev wounds.
Can you give me that
but Ignores cover
Play-
81.
The what?
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
try. Yep.
You can't benefit from any kind of cover. They can honor contempt,
Shot,
but
shot,
then
shot.
you gotta attack
They're in cover.
that are
So I guess we're going to go to the charge
twin
phase.
leads. So they're really leads.
This unit, what's the 5 and the 6 and the 3?
3 is plus 3 to their movement. For movement and move, 5 is plus 1 to their save. Are you going to the charge phase?
Yes.
Okay, 1 second. I need to decide where this happens before you just say it's happening.
Okay.
He's really kind of
But
screwed.
the flicker jump is hilarious.
Can't
Because the
quite
flicker
get
jump,
there.
when
And these guys have
you can
a
flicker
10-inch
jump
charge.
24 and then also charge. But I found this out too. The battle focus token.
I'm going to spend my CP on Tangle Foot Grenades here, so minus 2 to your charge on the horses.
So I've got a 9-inch charge to them. Into the horses, it's minus 2.
Yes. You include the horses in your charge, it is minus 2.
So that's a 6-inch charge to them.
Because it's a weird strategy. I have to declare before you declare any of your charges what unit is getting a minus 2.
Alright. So this unit into your bikes there.
Please no. Oh, thank
7.
God.
I think 7.
Oh, you needed a 9. Oh, wait, which one? Them? Oh, they needed a 9.
I needed an 8. I'm 9 inches away. I needed an 8.
Okay.
Going over there.
The horses or the Kazakin?
The Kazakin.
Okay.
I failed it anyway, so it don't matter.
I'd rather spend that CP than of not, because I need to not be in combat. On your turn.
I guess that's going to be it for my turn. So going to score this up.
You got overwhelming force for sure. Times 2.
Engage. I was not able to get engaged.
I was really stupid putting that one model on that point. I don't know why I did that.
So I am going to discard engage for a CP there, and then we'll go. I did get purge the foe for the 1.
Yeah.
Going to the next. Gain 1. Purge the foe. I've got you controlling
Just 2.
1.
And that one over there.
Yeah, I got you on 2. But I control 2 as well, so you don't get.
No. I don't get it.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's the wrong one. Control 1 or more. You don't get control more because we're on the same amount.
Yep.
Nobody holds another. So
Ding ding. Behind enemy lines and oh sorry, he's got to go. Got to go.
they're going off the board, okay?
Behind enemy lines, establish locus.
In the center or in my deployment.
Okay. Oh, that'll be a hard one.
You may have room right here.
Those are 2 get behind you on this turn.
Well, like I said, you may have room to get them, but then,
They come in and they'll die.
they die.
They
Yeah.
also have their ability to shoot us.
So, the answer to that is Scions.
Yeah.
Scions will come in and do that objective, give me 2 secondaries and die.
Flamers are funny because you fall back, you still shoot.
They'll do their job. That's Scions.
Overwatch, they're really good.
Alright, time to do my wonderful order phase again.
So I think your theme, Spider and Race, would be really good.
Oh yeah, we got to do this thing again, right?
Yeah.
Go through, gather everything, and give all orders.
Yep. All right.
Let me slide beside you there. Go ahead.
2 from this guy here. He's going to tell himself +1 to hit. He's going to tell this sentinel, hey, +1 to hit.
Alright, my dudes.
You out?
I'm out, man. I'm doing this. Looks fun. The line of
That's the most I've lost on turn 1 with this list. Granted, my list did change a little bit. I had to drop a squad of Scion, so they went up in points for 5 cavalry, so I got that 10-man
nice.
to do something
Nice.
at some point.
Right as a real hunt.
Pretty much.
Did you get flamed and grenaded?
I didn't even use my grenades. I didn't even use my grenades. Or my landmine, which the landmine got nerfed like 3 different ways. So
That's what I heard too.
I was like, okay, I don't know why it wasn't that good. I don't know why they did 3 nerfs to it,
Neither, man.
to the singular landmine.
Yeah. That's 3 up once per game. So, alright guys, y'all have a good one.
You too, bud. You really haven't come out either with the. Oh, I kept you back with my sentinel. We'll tell these boys right here +1 to their hit.
+1 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now I've got.
That's a lot of las cannon. Just saying. 7
It's
sentinels.
D6 damage though, so.
Oh, I know they.
Alright, Kazarkin here, they're going to tell themselves +1 to their save. That's just their innate order. That's all they get. 2 from this Castellan right here. He's going to tell these guys to hit better in melee combat because they're going to have to.
Yep.
And then his other order, do I really want to tell him? You're just 3 inches, right? Still?
6.
You're 6 inches now? So I can shoot you from right where they're at and they'll be fine-ish, I guess. He'll order himself for a. Since I got last cannon, yeah, he'll order the squad have +1 to hit. That's his 2 orders. And I've got 4 orders left from Ursula. Ursula's going to tell this squad, hey, hit better in melee combat.
Okay.
Not a lot of infantry over here anymore. Tell her squad for +1 to their save. She's got 2 more orders left. Her unit can take 2 orders on, which seems kind of necessary. She'll throw an order with that something like it. Tell them +1 to hit. 24 inches from there, and she'll tell her squad to move a little bit because we have to screen you out with them pretty much. All right, that's my orders. Now you've got Terminators that are a problem that I've got to deal with. I guess movement. 20 inches, I gotta remember that. I have to kill you, that's what I have to do. I have to get a unit squad right there.
Yep.
Got it.
I think that's about the only place I left open for you in my deployment.
Yeah. So they're gonna get right there. That's really all they can do.
Yep.
He's got so many flamethrowers.
Yeah.
Alright, that's fine. That's all I want. Oh, you still have the thing. Hmm? You still have that. I don't.
Okay.
So that's there. Yeah, Death Guard has so many flamers, it just, that hurts so badly. It's like, oh, my army rolls are ignored. So that one's a bit rough.
Yeah. At least you're not trying to get in close combat with it.
Yeah, I know. -1 to hit in combat?
Yeah, it's so that.
I'm
sucks
so
for me.
glad I'm not trying to get in close combat with these guys. That'd be horrible, you know? Yeah, who would try to get in combat with these guys?
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
I know, right? Yeah, he'll just go around the wall and plant himself right there. Goodbye, Sentinel.
It's a shit ton of sentinels. I apologize for my language.
Yeah, you're on
I
stream.
know,
I've already saved one. I almost said it.
I apologize. Please don't kick me out.
That's okay.
I'll probably do it.
Mess up later.
Well, you just marked it not for kids.
I do.
They did. Aaron's the one that set it up, so.
No, it
You
didn't
set it
pro-
up and then messed it up, and then I had to fix it.
Finally got your way for it. Still rocking Imperial dice.
Well, I didn't. I forgot I play on tabletop dice. They're in a tray.
Heck yeah. Those dice look nice. How you feeling, Dad?
It's touch and go right now. I've lost a Rhino.
You still have Death Guard in Deep Strike?
Huh?
You still have Termies in Deep Strike?
Yeah, 2 units, and I got a Strat Reserve.
Who's the guy by himself?
Hyman? Oh, that's Sly Marvo.
Slide Marvel. What's he do for you?
He's a lone op character.
So
He just
action
hangs out
monkey.
back there
He's
so far.
he's like 55 points of screen
Screen
and
step.
do here's my deployment zone. Oh, I gotta do containment.
Step out. Step back.
Containment. Back to the.
That's what I like about the new Custodes detachment. Just unleashing the lions and letting them go do whatever they want.
So you should be screened out of this corner here just because of Sly. Because you ain't fitting no Terminators. I guess it was.
I still ain't fitting a 6-7 man brick of
Yeah,
Terminators
I'm
in
making
that
sure.
hole.
I'm making sure ain't no Terminators coming back here.
You're measuring a hole this big. I'm like, there ain't no way. I'm not getting 2 models
I'm
in
making
there.
sure there ain't no Terminators coming to mess with me.
Scott are playing CSM or Tyranid?
Probably Tyranids against you. That is probably what you will be seeing today.
I feel like I'm more favorable in the Tyranids. CSM has a lot more 3 damage. Actually, that's not true.
Yep, that's not an inch there, so no 40 mils are going back here.
I love the realistic sticks. They really.
Yeah, they're very realistic, as in they're actual
sticks.
sticks. They are just sticks.
Believe it or not, I knew that.
It's like,
What's so awesome?
Man, those are the best looking sticks I've ever seen.
Would you believe it?
if I told you those were just sticks I found on the ground.
I found them in my yard. What round is it?
2. Top of 2.
Look at those horses.
It was a little slow just trying to get the stream set up and working. And, you know, we had to go talk.
Oh yeah, we chatted over there for 2 hours of. From
What time is it?
It's about to be 4. We chatted from.
I cleaned my stuff off that table in case y'all want to play there.
Okay.
There's room here if Parker wants to move his stuff. I made room
I also made one of those.
for us, so
I mean, I'll play back.
I've got so much room.
wherever you want to set up.
I like hanging out with you guys. Yeah, we talked about 40K balancing for.
Did he tell you he broke tonight?
It was broken before I got there.
So the magnet, the magnet he had stuck in there, was like loose. So I picked it up and just moved it, and his arms fell off. I was like, okay. So it's split into 3 pieces. See, his arm was just sitting in here, and it just popped off. Just because they come off really easily. So Connor's like, I need a pin in anyways.
Oh, he already knows you broke his shit?
Oh yeah, I told him. I told him that's the term. I was like, hey, the spear fell into 3 pieces. But is he painting it yellow now? Is that his actual color scheme?
Yes.
Okay. I think it looks good. It used to be like grayish.
Was he? Iron Warriors?
Iron Blue Place. Iron Warriors players.
Them and Imperial Fists. And their damn diamond formation. Haha, you can't touch us. You're in diamonds.
All right. That's my weird thing of you're screened out of this half of the board.
Hey, works.
That is. Oh, I had one more dude to move around here somewhere. Whatever.
No,
What did you change or purchase the phone?
we got Purge the Foe.
I did all that and realized, oh yeah, I have Gaunt Scout, so I can just throw it out and be fine.
Yeah, Gaunts can come in.
The 10-man horses can come in.
Parker's sounds like it's unaffected, right?
Actually, no.
Oh. Shouldn't have asked you. I knew you were gonna say no. So are you trying to play the GT?
Huh? What?
If you're trying to play the Amarillo GT.
Is that Hero duty?
Yeah, it's coming up next month.
I mean, a lot of people are going. Coleman and Nick and like a bunch of the backbound guys.
I don't know. When is it?
The 12th through the 14th, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's just the 13th and 14th of a month.
Yeah, I think it's actually.
only
Oh, it's 2 days.
Oh, it's 2 days?
Yeah, it's Saturday, Sunday, just like last year.
It's 5 games. Instead of
Oh,
3.
last year it was.
No, last year it was only
Yeah,
one.
last year it was one day. We drove up there and drove back in the Mad Moon.
Yeah, remember?
Oh, okay.
Poor Coleman.
All right.
That man. How's Coleman doing?
Lonely. He wanted to play in this last tournament and then he couldn't
Aw.
because it was random how they were doing that. We realized it was random every round. We're like, yeah, it's be like the last team tournament. That's just big a partner with 1,000 points and play.
Is he gonna try and come down for anything else?
No, he doesn't play.
That's fair. They're
Oh,
supposed to
hell
do,
yeah.
Jeff was saying they're supposed to do an actual like competitive like team duos tournament.
Oh, we were gonna take stupid stuff no matter what.
I mean, you can do that in the other one, but I think you'll actually be able to pick your partners and then to do it.
All right. Oh, that's gotta be.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Thank you, tiny bases.
That's what I told you. Small bases, I think you can get them back
Yeah,
there.
I can. If only just barely. All right. They're gonna do 2 actions, or not the action. They're gonna be there and they're gonna do the action.
Okay.
So, goodbye, Scions. They're not shooting or anything. They just drop down. They'll die. Gaunt's Ghost. I forgot I could have dropped you down. I'm playing stupid, so you don't play in a month. Yeah, sure.
And for some reason, I'm not finding it on BCP yet.
Gaunt's Ghost will actually just be up here. And they're going to order themselves for +1 to hit. And they'll just actually be on the second floor. Okay. Going into shooting. To begin. This landmine, my last landmine will go off on a 2 since we're beginning of this phase. On a 2-up, does my landmine go off?
in the 13th.
I'll just see when I have drill. It goes off on a 2.
Okay. Where's this going?
Into that.
The Rhino?
Oh, yes. So I also need to pick. Well, that happens to shooting phase now too. So he is going to pick this unit for reroll ones. Yes. Him.
Oh, him.
Him over there because they're on that piece.
Okay.
And then he is going to pick
Oh,
that.
you're out of your movement, right?
Yes. You got a rapid ingress something?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Everybody's
That's for
in my
now.
range.
Not for now.
What do you mean? How you gonna move him?
I'm not going to move him. I'm going to kill him and then shoot him.
What are you gonna kill me with? You gonna shoot that tank at me? That's rude.
Those are the shooting lines here is across.
Alright,
It's an X.
Let me see if I can fit over here. Oh, I can't because you put them there.
Nope.
So never mind.
You should be screened
I'm
out
screened
unless you want to go in your deployment zone.
Should I take a Warhound sight into the camera, Luigi? Would you let me borrow Battle Cabbage?
Sure.
Can you mix and match, take Battle Cabbage and the Town Arc?
Oh, that'd be so awesome. Take Canis and the Battle.
So we're marking here. I'm also gonna mark that unit here.
Is this the one that gives you, like, always gives you benefits of cover?
Yeah.
That is
But he has 1,000 flamers that ignore cover. Kurt had all the flamers as Wraith Guard, but they don't. Eldar flamers don't ignore cover. They just do a lot of damage.
So how many damage did you do to...
I haven't done that. You went off to do that.
Yeah,
So I actually 100% forgot about that.
well, I'm not gonna let you forget.
It is 2d3 because it is a vehicle I'm targeting.
Okay.
That'll be 4 mortals.
He is on 5.
Okay. I just need to get rid of that landmine because it's kind of a waste after. Because the guy is carrying that, so he'll be the first casualty.
I'm gonna roll my missions so you can be a witness.
Yep.
My free grenades is gone. Okay. All right.
I'm gonna borrow this dice.
I did that landmine there, and I really probably shouldn't have. Probably should have just thrown it into these dudes and killed one man.
Just try this way. I've never played it.
No, he cannot see nothing over there. All right, so just last cannons. I'm not firing the 100 missiles here.
Okay.
Just last cannons.
Where at?
This one.
Okay.
Yeah, they'll save the 100 kill missiles. So they will be hitting you.
Rolling them both same time or one at a time?
Same time.
Okay.
They're both just firing here. Yeah. No,
To the men or to the
to the tank.
tank?
To
Okay.
the tank. Just kill the tank. Get it out of there. Because they're anti-tank things. That's why I was like, I should just throw a landmine into the people and kill one. tiny mistakes. Alright, hitting you on 3s, re-rolling nothings to hit. I missed both flash cannons.
Thank you.
Alright. Oh well. I'll come back to that later, don't worry. Gaunt's Ghost.
Where's John's at?
First we'll fire here. We'll fire everything they have into these boys.
Is that Gaunt's?
Gaunt's Ghost is up here.
Oh, are they on top or under?
Yeah, they're on top.
Okay.
They're where they can shoot. They're low knob. I assume you guys are on the bottom, but Gaunts are on top, actually.
Yeah, my guys are on the bottom there, and they're supposed to be an inch away from
Alright.
the wall.
This is my sustained hit squad because the Castellan's in there. I always forget the Castellan gives me that. He also gives me fall back and shoot, but it never really works. These guys can just die.
So you're -1 to hit there.
Yep, and I'm +1 to hit, so I'm staying hitting on 3s.
I'm going to spend 1 for Cloud of Flies and make you -2 to hit.
Okay, I'll be hitting on 4s.
I gotta save that unit. I can't have you wipe it right now.
Is that just for against me or for the entire
The entire phase.
Okay.
Okay. I got you at 2, me at 2.
Alright, we're going to fire off the plasmas first. So I'm going to do all 5 shots from the plasmas. Because you got 2 ones, so I'm supercharging. 5 supercharged plasmas hitting you on 4s. Sustained. Rerolling 1s. So no sustained. Hitting you on 2s. 3 AP3s.
Fell them off? That's 3 dead guys? Yep. Do you blow yourself up?
3 hazards checks.
I thought you had to roll all the hazards because these
I have
two
3
fell.
weapons. It's a hazard check per weapon.
Did 2 of them have 2 shots?
Yes.
Oh.
2 plasma guns and a plasma pistol.
So we're gonna take, and this is my screwed up here.
So a man dies.
We're gonna take these 2 guys because they are the smaller. We'll take these 2 guys.
Is there a character in that squad?
2.
And there are 2? How many wounds they got?
4 apiece.
4 apiece, you say? Oh well.
4 apiece. No inbone. Same save as everybody.
Alright. Well, melted guns will go next.
Okay.
Probably could have fired one of those into the rhino. Oh, the rhinos, I can't see. Probably could see with one of those. Alright. 2 melted guns hitting you on 4 stills. Rerolling the 1. For a sustained.
You're on 4s instead of 5s. Did you +1 to their hit?
Yeah. They had the +1. That's why I was on 3s initially.
Goes to 5, back to 4s.
Yeah. So, sustained. T9 2s. Great.
Yep.
I'm blinking. 2 AP4s.
Take them on the guys in cover.
You are in melter range. Oh, that's what I got. We're on a stream. Watch your language.
What?
We're on a stream. Watch your
I always
language.
watch it. I'm a good.
Alright. We're going to take it on 2 of the guys in cover. 1 and 2.
Fell them both. Yeah. Unless you have 3 damage. Unless you want to take down your character to survive.
2.
Okay.
So it's
Now we're firing lots of las guns. Oh, we had 1 more. I'm not supercharging
How many
that.
last guns do they have?
Like 6.
6?
Sorry, 5.
5?
number 2.
5 hot shots. I have 1 more non-supercharged plasma pistol fire shoot. Alright.
Yeah, the Sun's hyperspace.
Hold on. How do you have that? How do you have 11 weapons in a 10-man unit?
Because it's an 11-man squad.
This time they numbered the 4.
There's only 10 guys there. Am I missing a guy somewhere?
Oh, no.
2, 4,
So
6, 8, 10.
he's dead, but he's into the phase, remember? He's with a hazardous check that just went off. I failed. So he's dead.
Okay. That makes sense.
Maybe they have to do it that way.
He kills Gooey in one
So drop
great ugly. He also killed the lion.
2, get 2 back. 5,
Put it in ball.
because strength 3.
This starter's card.
3 AP1s.
Save 2, fell 1.
1 damage. The unsupercharged plasma from the Castellan.
No! Grenade.
No!
Reroll it. It's fine.
I know. But it was my fun sustained hit plasma gun there. So that misses because he is not better at shooting. So that misses. Oh well. And then the last thing I have is the Sleepy Rifle.
Is the what?
Sniper rifle sustained hits.
Okay.
So that'll be 2 shots On threes, they are precision.
So you're on your
Last gun. 1 AP.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
11.
11, 12 plus the last one you shot. Am I miscounting something? Did you only roll one of something else?
I only rolled 1 pistols.
One pistol, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I thought it was 2. How many shots was that?
1. It was all. I rolled all the plasma together. So it's like I had rifles and
So
pistols
that was
together.
3. 5, 6, 7, 8 for the last guns. What'd you roll after the plasma?
Meltus. 2.
That's 10. Then you just rolled the characters, which was 11. This would be 12. Do we have one too many las guns, maybe?
I think we had 1 too many last ones. I'll
Okay,
reroll.
it don't matter.
5, 4. I'll reroll it. It's 4. The 1 AP3 then. Or AP2.
Don't
for the sniper.
re-roll it. I'm just.
I'll reroll the sniper. The sniper rifle's there, but I'll reroll the 4 because I do think I did.
So you got 1 save on the sniper?
1 AP2. Just on it. It's precision, but I don't like it.
No. Dead guy?
3 damage, yeah. You might get a guy back because I killed 1 with. Oh, I did 1 wound. That's all I did, right?
You did 1 wound. That's why I
okay.
said don't worry about it. This guy would die anyway.
Yeah. All
I
right.
just was making sure.
Yeah, my bad.
No, it's fine.
That's their squad. Going
They all have the same weapon.
because they're
Hell of a lot
specialists.
easier.
They're specialists. All right.
All right.
Now we have this guy. He's gonna fire his last cannon because he already fired his missile. He's gonna fire it at your drone.
Actually, I can't take that last guy that I took out
Cohesion.
for cohesion. So I'm still working on this.
Okay. So last cannon going over there.
We're at.
Him. Yeah. Roll a 6 to hit.
I'm doing it.
3. 1 AP3.
I need a 5 up here.
This is yeah, base your damage.
He
Oh
doesn't
my god.
go.
I didn't need you to kill my horses, please. Alright.
See, maybe I should have gone with save.
So is the cloud of flies just without any contagion range?
No.
It's just
Cloud of Flies
just
is
-1.
minus
It's just
1.
like your weird smoke screen.
It acts like smoke.
It's just -2 on its own? Or is it -1?
It's -1.
Okay.
But if you're in range of these guys, you're -1 ballistic skill.
Because he's going to shoot them now.
Okay.
Talking about worst kids ever.
He'll throw
Was that you that posted that?
1 multi-melta, I guess.
It's just like not easy.
Yeah, you're not in melt range, so that'll be fine. It doesn't matter. 4 wounds on this.
I don't know.
I'll throw 1 multi-melta here. Quite literally everything else into this squad
Gotten one?
from this dorm. Okay. So I'll do the 1 multi-melta, 2 shots. Hitting you on 3s because I'm not in contagion range with that guy.
Nope.
But 4, or sorry, yeah, 3s because he's not the cloud of flies.
Yeah.
So 3s, no rerolls.
You're going into the tank here.
The tank first.
Okay.
1 multi-melta in the tank, everything else can this squad.
Yep.
So this is the one-off gun. So on
So on
3s,
threes.
I mean, don't you?
get them both. On 4s, 99, 1 AP4.
Can't save it. Damage.
I think
D6, you got 4
I mean,
wounds
I
left.
guess I got a 6 up. Yeah. That's what I thought.
So that'll be 4 damage. That's exactly what I needed, right?
It's a 4 plus 1 or
No, just 4.
So he's on 1.
Okay. I will use my damage reroll to try and just do 5 because the damage reroll is only going to meltas.
Okay.
What did I do?
Even less. So he's at 3.
He'll probably live. Unless I throw a last cannon back at him. Alright. So now everything else into those guys. This is all at a -1. So I'll be hitting on 4s. Because you're flies. So there's not 10, but there's more than 5. D6 plus 3 from the oppressor cannon. For 5 plus 1. 4s, rerolling 1s. 3 1s to reroll.
I know this terrain route.
the only reason I have a lot of
On 2, strength 12. I will use my wound roll for now, so I'll use my damage, and now it'll be my wound. Doesn't matter. 3 AP2s.
Whole army, including Magnus.
Oop.
I was just like, I play training my own all the time.
2 died?
Yeah.
No, I do the same exact thing.
Like, I need to play the
And now, pulverizer cannon, D6 for 2, plus the 1. I need high shots here, not no shots. 4s, hit. 3s. 1 AP3.
Pellet.
Auto cannon, 2 shots. Both miss. I'll reroll my hit roll. So I'll be out of my rerolls. Doesn't matter. Oh, I reroll once. No, I already rerolled. Yeah. Sorry, I blanked on that. So I was like, oh, does not matter. Now, the last multi-melta. Reroll ones. Forgot about that. 1 hit. And on a 2. 1 AP4. It's D6. I might not. Yeah. I already used my damage reroll, so 1 takes a wound. Now, the Stubbers, you are in half range. Stubbers, hitting you on 4s, reroll 1s. No more inbuilt rerolls.
What's giving you the 1s?
I marked you with the Scout Sentinel over there. T4, right? Or you T5? That's all things. 5, so 5s. So that'll be 5 AP nothings. Okay. That is all of his guns. I am no longer in contagion range with this Dorn. He's now going to fire at that squad. Not all of his guns will be able to fire. Meltas are not firing. Pulverizer cannon is not firing because I can't see anything. So yeah, just the main gun, auto cannon, Stubbers. Yeah. Meltas aren't in range. Pulverizer cannon's not in range. Alright. D6 plus 3 from the main gun back there. For 8. Base. That squad hasn't touched, right?
Yeah, it's -1. It's still an 11-man squad.
2 more shots. Hitting you on 3s, rerolling 1s from the sentinel that marked you there. Drop that one, reroll 1.
Which one marked this unit?
So this sentinel, because you're sitting here, marked you here. This sentinel here marked you there.
Okay.
So this will be wounding on 2s. I'll use my wound reroll. So that'll be 9 AP2s.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them are dead.
Oh, good heavens. Okay, go again.
You did have cover though. Were you rolling that with cover? I think you saved 2 of them at least. I couldn't see all of your models.
And then we just need to put the ones on the centerpiece.
I think 2 of those guys come back.
Well, I mean, they're gonna die.
Yeah, I couldn't see all of them, but you have 2 of them coming back at least. I saw 2 5s. Auto cannon, 2 shots. Both hit. 3s, both wound, 2 AP1s. Stubbers, that's the last gun, and he's out of range. Fives. Oh, shit. 2 AP nothings. Okay. That's all from that thing. Going into other shooting. Fire here, we got these guys.
I don't have any battle lines, so
I have a lot of battles.
Firing.
you're a big guy in this box.
This one has both. He's gonna fire.
Like the magnet was loose, so
Can't see that one at all. He's gonna fire both into this tank here.
Which one used its seeker early?
This one and the one that died. This one didn't shoot turn 1 because it was behind the wall right here.
Okay.
So, last cannon going first, hitting you on a 3.
he goes in his box.
No
He's gonna
rerolls.
put a magnet in the box or something.
Hits.
No, that's not.
Wounding you on a 3. Wounds, 1 AP3.
Where's this?
It's the one that's in the building, so it's getting covered.
He's dead. Or he takes 3.
2 up save?
No, they don't have 2 up save.
Oh.
And they have no invul. So it's a 3 up. So that goes
3
to a
up.
5.
Yeah.
So how much damage?
D6 plus 1 for 2.
Okay.
100 killer missile. This is alright.
Yeah, the release the lions.
Alright. So that's this shooting. I have Gaunt's Ghost. They're not firing a lot there.
I'm playing the semi-new
Pistols, no rapid fire.
Creation of Wild.
They're firing down here. Firing the auto cannon first. Should be 4 shots from Bragg. They have a +1 to hit, but you have your -1 for your aura still going on. So Bragg will be hitting you from 5s to 4s. 4 shots on 5s. 1 hit.
4 damage flat.
On 3. Nope.
4 damage. Bottles, my guy.
Sniper rifle. Staying on a 2. Hits. Wounding on a 4. Wounds. 1 AP 2. You have your characters have 4 wounds apiece.
Yep.
Whichever one.
It's gonna fail. He's dying.
Well, what's a precision shot?
Oh, it's precision.
That's what I'm saying. Like which one of your what are your characters?
Those 2 ones. I mean, fights first and.
Kill the fights first one.
Okay. What's the damage?
4. That's what I was saying. That sniper rifle was precision, so I was making sure. Alright, hot shotgun. Stays hitting on.
He was hitting on 2s, even though so he hits on 1s nature.
He hits 2s base, but I have a +1 to hit to count out to the minus.
Oh god, I'm nice.
So hot shot, 2 hits, 5s, 1 AP 1.
Dead.
That's only 1 damage.
Understand.
Everything else is just 1 damage.
So 2 carbine.
Sustained hits, carbine.
Both the captains will attach to the big unit.
No sustained hits, 5s. Nothing there. Just the normal gun. All hit. 5s, 2 AP nothings.
Allocated on the end, reduced to 1 hit. 7 wounds, 1 damage.
And that.
It's pretty crazy.
Going to shoot
And they
here.
can do twice per game.
5
There's a
lasguns
stratagem that
into
lets
this
you
squad.
get that once per game ability.
They are at the -2.
Yeah. What? So for aging moment shackles,
5
12
lasguns.
attacks for 2 up in.
Hitting you on 5, 6. No, 5. Is it?
Is it one or the other 12 attacks?
Does your flies affect? What's the skill or hit? Does it stack?
To hit. They do stack. They're -2.
Well, I didn't know if they were like one's ballistic, one's to hit, so they're kind of separate. Because if it's -1 to what's skill on each one, then it's only a -1.
Right. No, they're separate.
Okay.
So they
So hitting on 6s, 1 hit on a 5. No. The same thing. So that squad over there will fire into the 4-man squad. They'll be hitting on 5s now. 3 hits. Looking for 5s. 1 AP nothing on the squad on the objective.
So they'll just split up.
Good.
That is all of my shooting.
I do it in my
On to
command
charges, because they're doing actions back here.
the ability to get my once per game back. If you shoot at me, and you
I
don't
am
kill
going
me,
to
I
double
can do
charge
6 inches.
these guys here.
Surge, yo, blood surge.
So I need
I
like
can't
a
get in
5,
combat, but it
4.
does let me get behind walls.
Won't let you get into combat.
They roll
I
an
can get
11,
everybody in a unit.
so they have enough to rotate.
It's really silly.
No, you can do that for Vanguard Onslaught. If it's a Vanguard Predator,
Yeah, you can do it just
That
for
whole unit
any custodian shooting gets to do it. So
that's
they can swing like 30 attacks at you precision and then kill your character.
Okay.
Uh,
So we have to have 3 people going to that, 1 person going to the tank.
wrong list.
The other charge I'm going to do is
While that shoot charge,
these 5 are going into this tank here.
just an ability or a stratagem. So
They need like a 5.
on
Like a
2
4
up for
in
2
combat.
units, on a 4 up for normal custodian.
They roll an 8.
just for custodians, 2 up, fight on death.
Yeah, and yeah, those are pretty much all the ones I use. Anything else? 2 enhancements. The full unit Terminator will have the captain with the axe.
Yeah,
He's going to be strength 12 axe. It's an enhancement, so he goes up to strength 12 plus 1 AP plus 1 damage. So he is now 6, 12,
Okay.
minus 2, 4 damage.
And
And the cool thing
Okay.
about Terminator
Charging
units is they reroll
this
all their
Sentinel
wounds against
into
monster, character, or
Nerdlings
vehicle
there on
units.
the point.
They also all have grenade launchers and spears, so the grenade
Okay,
launchers are
I rolled
D6
the
plus
best
blast,
card I've ever rolled.
minus
I'm running
1.
max out units. Yeah, I'm running 10 squads.
And then the other
There.
captain over here, in the less cool unit, has
And that
fierce
is
competitors. or
all
fierce
of
conquerors
my
that
charges,
for
nothing
every
else.
5 models within range of him,
I'm not gonna
within
think
6
about-
inches of
Alright.
him, he gets +2 attack.
Do you have
That's for enemy
your
models
tanks?
or just
We-
And
I got the fight
models
first one,
around
right?
him. So last
Okay,
time I was
so-
playing, he had 11 attacks by himself.
Fighting here, 'cause I guess it doesn't really matter because you have CP
running
interrupt.
basically almost
No, I have 2, but I'm not going to interrupt.
space range, but I have a horde.
No
Alright.
point in it.
I'm gonna
then
fight
Trajan
here
and
first.
These guys will be with
So 5 horses.
the list.
Okay. What I run is
So we're gonna send.
They have the ability that they can
There's
go
3
back
wounds
to
remaining on
strategic
that.
reserves,
Yes.
and whenever they split up, they all get that ability to go back
I'm
up.
gonna throw 2
That
Melta
is
Lances
pretty
into the
good.
tank,
It's really fun. Yeah.
okay.
and then 1 Goad Lance into these
I can't
guys.
do it on that one.
Oh,
It has to be
That's
on
2
character.
attacks there.
okay.
It's a
Gives
little,
me 2 less
little
attacks, 2 Meltas into these guys.
Little tame.
So go to Meltas,
Okay,
and just 2
yeah.
Meltas. All except for one of the hooves are gonna go into these guys because they have extra attacks.
Bigger, chunkier
His hooves have to go
units
into
as
this.
enhancement prime test subject.
Alright.
So going with the 2 Meltas here,
Prime test subject plus 1 to damage character.
hitting you on
Weapon. I get to reroll.
2s back to 3s because minus 1.
Surgical precision, which basically gives you precision. Master execution.
Both hit.
Has helm of
Strength 9 to T9, but lance, so plus 1 wounds at 3s. 2 AP4s from the Rhino.
Can't save it.
That's just
Damage.
Can't take them.
2.
Cultist.
Yeah, I guess the Rhino will just live.
There are 3 wounds apiece. Advantage roll?
Unless the hooves, I'll just do a little hooves now. 4s. Both hit.
3 squads of
6s.
3 squads of
1 AP nothing.
heavy weapons on
Okay.
sergeant and
The
heavy
Goad
weapon
Lance
on one
going in here.
guy. I can only take 1. And they all
2
have
on
weapons.
3s.
And they all
1 hit.
Sorry, chain blades.
Oh, I forgot to set it pretty good.
On a 3 to a 2.
Second.
1
Yeah,
AP2.
you're good. We got cultist
Damage 2.
2 rhinos. Chaos Biker with
And then 2 Meltas. 3s as well. Both hit. Strength 9 Lance to 2s. 1 AP4 here.
but 2
Does it have an emerald? It's D6.
Yeah, roll it.
chosen.
Yeah, 2. He's alive. He has a lot of extra attacks that aren't as strong.
Which are my just heavy weapon squad.
So 4 horse attacks going into that squad. 4s.
That's their enhancement. That's their special ability.
Yep.
Squad of 5 of those guys and squad of 5 of auto cannons.
And knock the board and try to make sure it goes back in.
2 squad of 10 raptors.
That's that
So
squad.
the hooves hit on 3s,
Who's hit on 4s?
And then
so
one
it's a
squad
5.
of 5.
But plus 1 to hit back to 4s.
Towns, which I don't know.
The hooves are plus 1 to hit too?
The entire squad's plus 1 to hit.
Okay.
Plus 1 to hit melee.
If I kill you,
So they're.
I'll be double.
He took how much? Like 2?
Mm-hmm.
Rip. And going here, we'll do our pile in. So I'm gonna pile in on this one. We'll touch this other tank with 2 of them.
I think I already said this 2 chaos rhinos.
So Goad Lance here, 2 Meltas here, there are 3 hooves there, there are 2 hooves there, 2 Meltas there. So 2 Meltas in each one, the Goad one goes on the wounded one, that's where he's at. So 2 Meltas onto the wounded tank first, hitting you on 3s because plus 1 minus 1.
I do have a strategy.
Hits once.
Slowly
T10 on a predator.
Yep.
5s to 4s for Lance. Nope. I will CP reroll that one. My CP. 1 AP4.
Terrain over.
Damage.
3.
of the spider.
And then a Goad. Both hit. Strength 6, so 5s to 4s for Lance. Nothing there. Therefore, hooves.
It can happen.
Hit. 3, drop 1. 6s. Nope.
Watching before a fight on death.
The 2 Meltas into the unwounded tank.
Oh yeah, it's a
Both hit. 5 and 6. Looking for 4s. 2 AP4. 2d6 for 7 damage.
charge phase. There's
And then hooves.
auto stimulants.
Drop 1. Looking for 6s. Nothing. And then 3 attacks from the Sentinel into Nerdlings. He hits once. Wounds once, 1 AP1. 1 damage.
And now you can slap me back.
I'm not slapping back. There's no point.
The horses are a lot easier to kill than you think.
On 4s,
Which one? The tanks? 2, T4.
yeah, 2.
AP, 4 up saves. They're fine there.
Nothing.
No, you're all good.
He doesn't.
Let's
3 attacks.
T4.
see who's attacker defender. And
You got 1 AP. None. Oh, no AP?
Heck yeah, I know what mine reserves would be.
Fine. The Rhino.
Also, do you know what creation Fabulous Battles he's kind of funny.
1.
What's the strength of the Rhino?
Like 5.
Yeah, that was 3.
His
Okay, so
bodyguard
3.
gets +1 strength.
4 ups. I kill you, kill 1.
He could come back, and also once per turn, he gets 0 his damage first.
Lose a horse. Nerflings, that one's kind of. He might knock a wound or 2 off.
Probably not.
It's a Sentinel.
on 5s.
It's Sentinel Hell, but
Raptors and Wartime.
and then T7.
big
2s. So 6s, nothing.
Okay, my bad. Legionary Squad, Legionary Squad,
alright.
Legionary Squad.
That's they back there score me for 1 in your deployment zone and 1 for the action.
The 2 Chaos Swords will be attached to the ones that are in the Rhino.
Just the big Terminator units and Deep Strike, the rest of it.
I only have 1. Or sorry, no.
18 inches.
That unit is not in there. They are on the outside entirely. And then 1 for Locust. There you go.
Okay.
Excited.
You're going to kill more. I don't have anything to kill you,
You have Terminators.
but I can't bring them in. Where am I going to bring them in and get to you at 4 inches a time?
Don't have my big dash trade as well.
Your deployment zone. That's why a second screens you out because the Terminator's gonna. I can't kill Terminators very well.
We were in a 3-hour.
The Dorns have to kill Terminators.
Yeah, and you've got 2 of them that haven't taken a single scratch. Plus, you got las cannons across the board. I think this guy's taking damage. These guys, like, unfortunately, this is over. There's nothing I can do.
Oh, I played you once. That was my first one against the edition. I was surprised.
This is scary. Like, they've got a lot of pretty good 3 damage, like, units. So.
I figured it actually doesn't have a lot of that. It's mainly my Havocs that have the heavy damage. The rest is mostly paper cuts.
Does it beat meat over there? Are the horses dead?
No, those are in reserve.
Oh, okay. That's not a good place for those guys.
Who?
The Destro?
I have nowhere else to put him.
I've
I have
screened
nothing
him
else left
out
to kill him.
of the entire.
He's killed almost everything in
This
my army.
entire half of the board is screened.
No, no.
So really bad.
It's not good for shooting, but the horses and Sentinels tying your tanks up for 2 turns in the back line,
But these 2 tanks aren't going to kill one of those.
they can.
How many wounds is this? 12?
18.
Yeah, I can't do enough damage.
You have no indirect, right?
This,
So the most damage I can do this is 14 a tank. So 1 tank can't kill one of them in 1 shooting turn. This
No, you
can
have to have-
kill that in
you have to
1
have
turn.
2 tanks shoot me, yes. The Dorn is stupidly hard to kill. I'm surprised they didn't nerf it in the points update. Because the tank commander is just so much better than a normal one. But also, this is reflective of every game this list has played against so far. Of turn 1, I say I'm going to be tanky,
Against you?
and then turn 2 is my go turn.
Sorry, I said shooting, sir.
What do you got? Stronghold. Yeah.
You can't hurt me when I'm in a Rhino, sir.
So we'll just throw flamers.
Shush, sir. Rhino with the prime test subject.
So all of these flamers there.
If it influences anything else of your movement, the horses can fall back and charge. That influences any part of your movement.
5 and 2 for the leader.
I figured out there.
Well, it's after this one.
Figure out if it goes first.
Andrew goes first.
25 total. On 4.
They went straight every card had every version. You take it by your number, so
6,
regular
12, 15, 16. No AP. Okay.
I don't have
4 up. Does he have? Do is he gonna recover?
Yes.
So they die on the first beat.
No, that's why I thought you said they have to make launches.
That's what they were dropped down to do.
Now that I'm actually thinking about it, I did it bad.
The tank's gonna shoot everything into those guys. Last cannons. Everything hits. You have 3 there at -3.
Where at?
The horses.
3 minus 3, so damage. So 3 die.
It's 3 main unit terminators. Okay.
They're gonna do so much in your game. They're gonna do so much for you.
Probably will. I'll hold my homeboy. I'll hold the homeboy.
Senior mortar says
Hey, they got better save than most. 3 up.
5 more. -1.
These guys, legionaries, reroll wound rolls.
The tanks?
On an objective.
The autocannons.
Yeah.
Full wound.
Okay.
I am not able to talk. I'm so sorry.
They are dead.
English not strong.
No, because AP -1, they're fine because +1 of my save for cover. Because I just get that. Oh, AP -1. Yeah, no, they killed them. So in the future, I don't think you can shoot there because I'm in 2 tanks. But I'm engaged with another unit, so they can't shoot me.
Oh, put them back there.
No, I'm not 100% on that rule, but I would say in the future be aware. I think that's a thing you can do, is that if you charge 2 tanks, you can't get shot because you're in combat with another unit.
Okay.
So we'll play it like that for now, because I'm not 100%. Oh, because I was in combat with both his tanks, and the tank shot me, but I don't think, because I'm retired, that means that unit can't be engaged with another unit, because technically you're shooting at a unit engaged with a friendly unit.
Yeah, I think you're correct.
Yeah, we'll play it like that for now, but in the future, just remember that.
I can never remember. It's always weird. I don't play enough vehicles that it actually.
Yeah. Just in the future, we'll run it that way, because I'm pretty sure that is the rule.
Okay. Missions.
Oh, is that?
That's it.
You have charges there. Into the Sentinel.
I'm not charging that Sentinel.
You
I
have
have nothing that can kill that.
You had shooting you can shoot into, because it is a vehicle.
We traded you.
If there's nothing here that can.
You can do chip damage.
Not base, not.
I mean,
biker unit. That looks sketchy.
what's your toughness?
T7.
You have 2 saves.
No, we don't.
Did you recover?
Yep.
The only scout we have.
Saved 1 AP.
I think is a car or
2.
Got 1. Damage 1.
No, that's just 1 damage. Yeah. You've got 1 more there.
AP. I fail it no matter what.
Get scout.
Damage.
Hard to hounds, and it's one of
1.
It's just throw chosen at a problem. You're good.
Yeah, I think that'll be it.
You got 1 there at
I'm
-2.
also fully dropped.
Did you recover?
Nope.
So 4 up.
And who's in
1.
Both units are there. With the captain.
4.
You're good.
Okay. Another
Warden.
nothings. How far out did you drop your Terminator?
Also damage, trade 3.
I'm not charging that.
And the blade
It gets you closer.
If I make the 9-inch
Yeah,
charge.
you don't have anything to lose. You just get closer to me. Like, it's fair to take the risk because if you're slow, I'm going to be able to shoot you next turn no matter what. You might as well get in cover and get closer to me for your
You
next
can
turn.
have it too open.
You know what? I don't want to hear this.
I don't have enough units to kill you before you burn me off the table.
Fights on your turn. I'm going to fight here first.
Are you round 3?
Yes. Well, bottom of round.
This is round 2. So fighting back, we'll fight here first. I'm going to throw 3 horses into this guy with their Melta, or sorry, 1 go, 2 Meltas, and then the 1 Melta Lance into that. So the 1 Melta Lance, also 1 hoof, all the other hoofs. The 1 Melta Lance hits, because hitting on 3s, +1 minus. The Lance doesn't apply, so on force, 1 AP4.
Where's this going?
The tank.
Oh, I can't save it, so it's going to kill him.
Does it blow up on our faces? 2 Melta Lances into the guy. 1 miss, 1 hit. On a 3, because nothing else. Doesn't hit. The goad on 3s. Nope. A bunch of hoof attacks. 4s. 5s. 2 AP nothings. He has 2 wounds.
1 wound.
Okay. You swing back. Or if you want to swing back with the nerdlings. With nerdlings.
You have 1.
AP nothing? Nope. Good. Sentinel swinging into the nerdlings. Sorry.
What's your toughness?
Toughness is 4, the horses.
So you have 1.
Damage?
1.
One takes a wound. 3 attacks from Sentinel to nerdlings. He hits all 3 times. Even -1. 2s. 2 AP 1s.
6 ups.
Nope. 1 apiece.
Also, I will be taking space.
Thank you. Got 2.
I didn't want that.
Okay.
I'll spend a CP reroll.
Anything else on your turn?
Nope. Stomps goes. Dip.
Okay. Cool. My 2 enhancements that makes us cool. 3 and a 5. 3 is
Overwhelming force, sabotage.
each melee weapon by 1. 5 is improve the strength by 1.
Okay. And your overwhelming force will kill your objectives, which is kill the Earthlings and kill those monsters. Okay. Go up to 2 CP. You gain 1.
I'm gonna reroll the 5. Okay.
Oh, wait. Yeah.
Okay, I only get 1 enhancement. Okay, cool.
Would you already score me for this?
Great, cool dude. Because you can't stack them. So you just got +1 to hit in combat.
Command phase. Kazarkin tell themselves +1 on their save. They're just gonna go back here and hide.
If you want it, you have to like really extend.
The officer's gonna tell these guys to hit better in melee combat.
Like 29 and a half because the board.
The Dorn here is gonna tell himself to shoot better. The Sentinel here is gonna get +1 to its save from the Dorn.
I really wish I got the +3.
Do you have any scouts? Sorry.
Officer, the Kaiser Space Order doesn't matter. I'm not going to worry about it. Or sorry. If he's within 6, he'll tell him. He'll tell him that the Dorn will order these guys for +1 to hit. Ursula's got 4 orders. She'll just tell her squad +1 of their save. 3 other orders. Tell the Sentinel to
They'll be slightly bad.
hit better in melee combat.
Point to have to, but making your charge as far as possible.
Okay. Command phase. I'm
You
cool.
will
I got
get +1 to his save. And then other order will go to these guys. You don't have any more deep strikes, correct? Nope. They will just get a +5, +1 to their save. That tank commander there doesn't have anything else to order him with, so one of his orders just goes away. Also himself Or plus 1.
Plus 2 to movement, it's a 2.
My horde is
Okay, going to Fancy or anything else for battle shocks. He's fine. They're not battle shock yet. Nothing else for battle shock. Doing my movement. These guys are going to fall back.
So, I want to keep my CPU, so I'll probably ditch that.
We're going to fall back here.
But we'll just get ready.
These are going to be weird, janky.
pretty melee heavy.
They're here.
Basically melee. If I fight a tank, I'm not happy.
And these guys are going to move back.
Just to get them.
They'll advance 4, so they have 10 inches movement.
Wait, you got that.
They come back here,
I'm advancing.
sit on this objective.
More or less the pivot to me for me to pivot.
Sentinel here. Just go over. Touches there. These two.
And that's
He's just
not
gonna hop the wall.
I don't know how to play against this. We'll figure this out together.
These two just slide over here.
Can they advance in charge? They move.
He just he will be there. Over there. These guys will just slide forward. Be behind.
Rhino's just gonna be there.
And then I will bring Rough Riders in, as well as God's Ghost.
I'm gonna need a couple of like a random like reveal card. I'm gonna need to tap stuff and untap stuff and tap stuff. Don't worry about me, bro. It's a rabbit today. There are no 1-minute counts. Imagine this does not work and I'm just being autistic.
There. Strength of these guys shooting?
Four.
Spare shooting?
4 across the board.
4 across the board? Oh, okay.
Other than Trajan, Trajan's 5. 3 damage? 2 damage? 3 damage? That's silly. It's like 3 damage out of shooting.
Habits don't. Legionnaires.
Trajan is 3 damage and shooting.
Okay.
Strike 5.
He's here, God's Ghost.
Would have been nice to have container here.
Coming behind them. They come out, they issue out 2 orders. They'll tell these guys to hit their melee combat. And they'll tell themselves to shoot out.
Okay.
You're not ready for me to drop 7 individual Terminators in your deck.
Targets.
You unleash the lions and deep strike.
They're marked by him.
Unleash the Lions.
He is going to mark next
7,
one.
6. No, I'll put them all down. 12 9-inch charges.
Shooting.
You can do that. It's statistically possible. You're going to roll at least 1 9-inch.
At least. Well,
Both of them will fire last cannons and flint missiles into that squad. Last cannon's going first.
These bolts
3s, rerolling 1s to hit. Got a 1 and a 2. Another 1. Last cannon's missed. Hunter killer missiles hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Both hit with 6s. Strength 12. 2T6. Your Terminators. T6 or 5? 6. 2s. 1. AP3. Okay. That's this one. This is only have 2 left on these back 2. That's their shooting. They're done. Here with this Dorn. You roll outside. Nope. So he's going to fire
It's more or less, I'm prepping returns.
multi-meltas into this tank here. Actually, I'll wait for that tank. We'll come back to here. He has no targets.
I've never used bikes before, so
So he's going to fire pulverizer cannon into these guys. Then he's gonna fire his autocannon, stubbers, and oppressor. Oppressor, autocannon, stubbers all into the back squad. Multi-meltas will be going here. Pulverizer going here. So 4 multi-meltas going here, hitting you on 4s technically because I am in -1 range. That's 3 hits. I assume 2s or 3s. So 1 AP4 here.
Where's this at?
Here to here.
What's the strength on that?
9.
You're on 2s. So 2.
Strike 9 to hit?
Yeah.
He's a T5.
He's a, no, you're right. He's
Yeah, you're T5. You're Death Guard.
okay.
So 1 AP4,
Can't save it.
melter range. Yeah. Cannons into, or the T6 shots into the 4 guys for 1 shot. I'll CP reroll. No. I have more shots. So 1 shot. Hits on 3. Wounds, 1 AP3. Firing auto cannons, 2 shots. Hit 1, roll 1 for rerolls, doesn't matter. Winning you on a 3, 1 AP1, 3 damage. No, sorry, the Terminators. I'll have the 1 gun doing it. Stubbers is just gonna, I'll do something. D6 plus 3 for the Oppressor Cannon for 9. Plus 1, 10 shots. 3s, reroll 1s. Reroll a 1 into a 1. I'll use my hit roll reroll. Get it. You're looking for 2s because you are strength toughness 6.
But you're stronger than me,
Strength 12.
so you're -1 to win.
Oh, minus 1 win too? Okay. So 3s.
If I got that turn too, gorgeous. Oh, I love that.
Use one of my wound rerolls. So that'll be 5 AP2s.
Damage,
3 apiece.
4 damage.
And then Stubbers. Not in rapid fire range. 3 1s. 5s to 6s. No. That's his shooting.
Because
Going over to the next tank to shoot.
maybe they put my name.
He's gonna fire multi-meltas
I think it was for
here.
her, and maybe we just.
Stubbers here. Pulverizer or autocannon here.
Yeah.
Oppressor cannon here. The only thing going over there is the pulverizer. It's not compressing anymore. So 4 multi-meltas going into your predator. All hit. Oh, your contagion range extended, didn't it? Straight 9 now. So he'll be in range. So it's hitting on 4s. Off of 1 of those hit. To wounding you on 5 since you were strength 9. 1 AP4.
Your multi-melta is what? Strength 9?
Yeah.
So wouldn't you be on 4s?
Aren't you T10 here?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, predators.
Go.
D6 plus 2 for 8 damage. Pulverizer cannon going into the 3. D6 for 2. Get 1 hit. Rerolling hit roll. Doesn't matter. Wounding you on a 3. 1 AP3.
As we speak. I want to say yes.
Oppressor cannon, auto cannon, stubbers into the back. So oppressor cannon for 8 shots. 8 shots hitting you on 4s, rerolling 1s. Got these 2 2s, 3s because Terminators for 4 AP2s.
Damage.
3 apiece. That's all the guns there. Sentinel's gonna fire its las cannon at the nerdling at its feet, hitting on a 4 or 5, doesn't matter. Nope. So that's shooting there.
Now I'll out test you there.
Gaunts Ghost probably don't need to shoot anything. They'll throw the auto cannon at that one. So 4 shots.
Believe it or not, I think you played
On 4 for +1 to hit. Hits twice. Winning you on 5s. 1 AP1. We're getting covered. So. Okay. Coming over here. 4 shooting. They are going to throw grenades here.
You're within 8 for their grenades?
Within 9?
Oh, that unit.
Yeah, this unit, not this unit. This unit right here is throwing grenades at the tank. So I go down to 1.
psychologically.
Yeah, I'm not drawing the
6 dice. 4 more. Going into charges.
Wait, what? No. I like my chosen. They're chosen for a reason.
They're going to charge into Poxwalkers here.
With fabulous build.
6.
He's so fabulous.
A 6 does get me.
Surgeon.
Just barely.
Surgeon did.
How far do you have experience?
5.
Charging these guys here. 9-inch charge. They don't get it. Use my last CP. So I'll have none left.
Proud of yourself, aren't you?
Going to 9. It's a 9.
But you love me. It would be so lovely.
I won't get a lot of fighting here because I am only going to be fighting in 2 ranks.
You chosen to shoot roll?
It's just a bolt. They have bolt pistols. Our bolt guns are no AP.
Oh, they fell back.
I have fallback in charge. So you can change anything on what you were doing with your movement.
Most right one?
Dorn is going to charge these 2 guys.
Both of them? They're separate
Oh, they're
units.
separate units now? Yeah, sure. I'll charge both of them. A 7. Let's see if it gets you to both of them. So I have to take a -2 to rotate, most likely, so I only have a 5.
So it goes 6 inches?
So I don't make it political.
He's just gonna hang out here. And then
No. Sure, actually. Sentinels will charge here. They need like a 7. 6-ish. See if it matters. 7. 7 will get them here.
playing the game.
Can't believe you done this.
They do not. I assume they're an inch away from the wall. Okay. That is charges. Everyone will fight here first.
You're -2 to hit, -1 to wound if you're stronger.
Yeah, so
I am stronger if I attack with meltings.
To be charged?
good. I don't need a charge. I had 6 OC on this point.
I hate you.
They're all 3 piece.
Only 6 of them are fighting.
Oh my god, yeah.
What's that still?
So, 6 melted lances there. And also all their hooves. I'll take either one of those as a go. Yeah. So Goad Lance, or I'll go with Meltus first, sorry. Meltus hitting you on 2s, but it's -2 to hit. To 4s.
Back to 3.
Well, back to 3s.
I thought you gave them +1 to hit.
So they hit on 3s innately. 2 2s, -2, back to 4. So hitting on 4s. And they're strength 9. So it'd be -1 to wound, but I have lance with +1, so it just cancels out. So I'm still just winning you on 3s. So 4s to 3s. So that doesn't hit. A 3. 1 AP4.
Damage.
D6 for 5.
Kill somebody.
The Goad Lance hits both a 4 and a 5. This one is strength 6, and you are T6. So it's winning you on 4s normally, but Lance gives me +1 to give me the 30s. 1 AP2. 2 damage.
One of them's at 1.
And now a lot of hoof attacks. This is on 5s. to hit. So those hit. And then on 5s. Wound. Alright. Any interruptions?
No.
Okay. I'll fight with the 2 sentinels there. Island. 6 attacks into those guys. Are they also integral? They're also contagion, right? So looking for 5s. Minus on them. 1 AP1.
No, guys.
Yeah, 6 up or 7?
They have a 6 up. They don't get a save.
So that's all there.
Okay.
Over here, they're going to pile in.
I should have kept the +1 strength. Just because it would make my strength 5 into strength 6. But that's just for them.
Probably not.
One guy will not be able to fight them, no matter what. So they're going to go with their frag lances on this one, because you're what, T4? T4 with them? Yeah, so I'll go with frag lances on 3 riders. So 3d6 attacks for a chunk. And then I'll roll another 6 here in a second. Okay. So hitting you on just -1, right? With them, no -2. Okay. So staying on a 3. Okay. Strength 4 to T4 with lance, so on 3s.
So we won't do anything there. So move the face.
So 9. No,
Damage.
sorry, 9. 1. It's AP nothing if it matters at all.
I don't.
But it'll be 8 AP nothings.
Damage.
1.
One of them. Shoot you, you could do it. Shit. No, this is fine.
8 die.
Okay, and then hooves. 4s on 4s. 3. Hit. These are just on 4s because they're no lance. 1 AP nothing, 1 damage.
Life and cause.
You have a fight.
They shall. Kinda, yeah. I have a lot of vibes. Yes, sir. If I can eliminate a common unit, yeah. 4. They're T5.
There's a fight.
Now, do remember, round 6, I can't replay. And you make a. No, I'm going to tell you an important thing. I terminated.
T8.
So if you make a
Or strength 8.
T4.
Goes down to T3.
Still on 2s.
If it's gonna do that, it'll be
I think you might need to go buy new dice.
legionaries for me, in my head, they're king.
I mean, yeah, but if
13.
it's live longer,
Minus 2, 2.
So 13 6s. Is it 2 damage apiece?
2.
Yep, so you can kill this guy.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Said 13? Mm-hmm. I saved 3, which is still 10, which still kills this guy perfectly.
God, they have captains, I forget. No.
also, I did not want that as fierce contest. For every 6 models within range of him, he gets 2 extra attacks. This guy live himself.
We're not a nice mage.
What turn is it? 3.
1. No AP.
Where at?
Boxwalkers.
Okay.
I appreciate
Save it, and then 3. Oh, I rolled the wrong die. 3 into the Nerdling from Sentinel.
Yes, I
1
know.
hit.
That's why I know you're not that sad.
1 wound, AP 1.
Rhino. Advancing
1 damage.
9 plus 5, 14.
We have Slapback with Cultists. And
No, it bounces.
I'll do it, but it's pointless. It looks like
He
three,
can't land on top of that. No, just let me know.
just 6 people.
You know, I'll pivot just to go. Oh, yeah, you can last cannon.
Who's having soup? Did not know there were having back
No one remembers.
then. How many shots do you still have?
2. On which Sentinels? The ones in the middle?
Yeah.
I'm good.
You doing a rapid ingress downstairs?
That's all the fights.
Yep, that is end of my turn. No, I didn't get it. I needed to kill the Poxwalkers.
Did you sabotage anywhere?
No, I couldn't fit in the sabotage.
I will.
What?
Why can't you get sabotaged?
Do the actual?
Could have sabotaged with them. They didn't do anything.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sure. I was thinking of doing it in the your deployment zone. This is the only way to do it. Yeah, tiny sabotage, and then I will drop overwhelming force for a CP because I don't like you having control of how I score.
Can you control my points so I don't get my
Defend.
defend? I rolled established. What's his OC?
His OC is either 2 or 3. You got OC me on that point, as long as you're not battle shocked with that squad. I'm OC 2. So unless you battle shock, I can't.
I didn't battle shock. So control 1.
Just the clink of the sound. That makes it.
And then just for shits and giggles.
Who? Where? Because I stopped him from scoring 15 primary.
Goodbye, sisters.
Yeah.
Did you have flamer? He'll probably die, but.
There you go. Waste a CP to flamethrower Marines.
Nick? My battle shotguns are battle shotguns. Actually, it's not okay. I mean, I'd rather just deny him 15 primary.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why I did with Kazerkin.
You're not wrong.
Here's 110 points gone.
What else are we gonna do? Die?
Yeah.
Took a desperate state. We got 6 in. I'm gonna fall back here.
We're not pushing too much. Did you look at me like that? I'm just leaving my prayer.
Sure, 3 flamers. 4 flamers. 11.
Probably cannot unleash the lion's bear.
What's your 6? So 6s.
I'm 6. Where?
Your horses?
T4. Horses are 4.
So
I have an idea.
3. No AP?
Ignore cover?
Yes.
Yeah. 1. Damage 1.
Yep.
And after I do it, you can
Kill 1, hurt 1.
but
Charges.
we're gonna figure that out.
I'm within 6. That was enough to engage or establish. You didn't get there. Like, it's just like I don't know who can do it.
They're dead, most likely. I think you just got me out of there. Was that intentional?
center, you're still within 3.
Okay. Is it within 3 of this or the center?
This small one is. So this one is 3. Just 3 inches. So we'll drop from there and we'll double check it.
I didn't know if it was like the pin center or the
The objective. Or center of the board, what the objective is.
Okay, gotcha. So,
Only 3 guys can fight. Typhus and 2 others. Five.
AP2?
AP2.
6s. They all are that.
Your fight.
Did you want to move your lawnmower?
Mm-mm. What am I going to move it into? This? I think I do shit into this.
Thanks, Shock.
But you haven't taken any wounds? 7 wounds on those? 6 wounds? 8? Yeah. I don't do shit.
advancing the right now. I'll use your name.
So,
This is what I should probably cover.
we're going to discard both missions. We did kill one. Goes to your turn.
We have the
One.
fights with the Sentinels.
Yeah, go ahead. You fight it. I'm not going to kill them.
The 2 armored
That's meant for just movement.
hit twice. 2 AP1s.
Okay, save them.
Nurgling. 2 hits.
I don't think it's killed.
2 AP1s because you're T2, right?
You'll get baby cake.
The Nurglings?
Yeah.
That's up to you.
T3.
Okay, so 2 AP1s still.
Kill them both.
One of these.
Your opinion. With 90 points being worth
Sick.
sacrificing.
You want to select your missions here.
Like, realistically, like, you wanted,
Assassination and containment.
you measured and decided you
But you've got assassination easy here.
Oh, by the way, yeah. Gaunt's Ghost.
reroll what? Your mission?
Containment's also easy.
But yeah, I mean, probably not.
So Gaunt's
But if you're
P3.
worth, like, 1 point.
They're gonna keep theirs.
No, I can
Points per game, so. And I don't know if they're going to do too much in the custodians.
They're more or less like
Their order. He's gonna keep his +1.
my feet, right?
In a minute. I'm just dropping
They're
it.
gonna keep their +1.
I just brought them. You good?
He'll gain a +1.
I'm guessing 1 is to hit.
He'll keep a 5 after. He's gonna.
Oh, there's a Terminator right there.
Ursula. Keep them on theirs. This guy here. I forgot it. Gain a +1 to hit. From Ursula, Ursula will just keep everyone else the same. Castellan, I guess, we're going to order his squad for +3 moves, doesn't really matter, whatever. Also want to hit.
Okay, so this guy goes into shooting.
Sure.
Missing him off.
I know I got a guy.
Take assassinate.
How many seconds did the Terminator have?
What's this thing?
Yeah, I think
Strike 7.
Slime Arvo moves out of the objective. Move out of deployment. He does containment on this side.
OCD.
I was thinking about when some more Raptors, more Raptors stuff.
Kind of rotating, so -2 move.
You're, so, sorry. The good thing you didn't do that. They were dropping out.
I'm thinking about dropping too many. No, you're right.
There. Sentinels each. I guess technically we get
You charged my sister. You have to go around.
there.
Yeah.
Gaunt's Ghost, they're going to come down to themselves +1 of their save. They're going to hop down over here. On this side. Actually, the Nurgling might screw things up a little bit.
So they're going to do it for free. I don't know if they're going to be able to get in.
Choose. Gonskos come in here.
The one
The
single
action.
Terminator?
Second turn on this side of the board edge.
They're T7 forward to these 2 up 4 up, so they're not easy targets to kill. They're not like some of the characters who just die
So
usually.
you can take it there.
That's what I will not spend any command.
Sentinel there marks those 2 guys. Sentinel here marks the Terminators. Going into shooting.
But he's not on the field, so it's not.
Everything from this door into those 2. 4 multi-meltas going first. Hitting you on, staying on 3, so there's contagion in there. Not staying on 3, staying on 4, sorry. 3s, 2 AP4s on those 2.
Damage.
Not enough range. First shot is 1. I'll use a CP. Oh wait, I have my damage reroll. 6 on the first one. Second one is 2. I'll CP reroll that one to go down to 2. For 3. I don't know why it's Pressure cannon, D6. Sorry, I forgot those were different ones. That was a different squad. 3 shots.
Which one were you going into?
I forgot that. That's why I forgot they were different squads. I would have started my shots.
No, split them.
Yeah, I keep forgetting those were not the same unit anymore. So most melters were all just going to go to that first guy, so take the damage off that guy. Because most melters would just gone into one guy.
Oh, not test. I meant
Along with the pulverizer cannon, the auto cannon, stubber, and a pressure cannon would have gone into the others. So lose the pulverizer cannon too. So pressure cannon D6 plus 3, so 8.
What's the AP here?
2.
sorry, Connor.
Reroll 1s. Mark.
I think only one of
Doesn't
them.
matter. Reroll 1 hit roll. 4. 4 AP2s.
He's dead. No, he's on damage 3.
They had like the bolters on the front. That just
Blast cannon from the Sentinel hitting you on a 4. Misses. RCP rerolled. Blast cannon there into a 1 person. Hits. 1 AP3 on a person here.
So were you -2 on that hit? I don't know what you hit on.
Oh, I hit on 3s normally. Or sorry, 4s normally, plus 1 to hit.
Plus 2 to hit because
Okay.
I'm in combat.
I wouldn't shoot anything.
Well, you can't shoot at me because I'm in combat.
The vehicle.
Have you shot with the Havoc section?
Oh, you're okay.
The vehicle
so you're,
there was shooting into you.
so you're +2.
But I don't remember what I'm plus 1 to hit, or minus 1 to hit, so I was just rolling my normal save. I don't know what I rolled, so we'll just say it cancel that. So firing here, he's gonna fire
I mean,
multi-meltas into what color, or he's gonna fire everything actually just into Terminators. 4 meltas, hitting you on 4s because -1.
You're -2. You're -1 ballistic skill from them, and you're -1 to hit them.
Okay, so 5s. So 2 hits from the meltas. On 3s to
-1 to
4s, because Terminators. I'll reroll my wound roll here. So 2 AP4s.
Dead guy.
Well,
It's
4 damage. It's D6. I'm not in Delta range, so there's a chance. 2 autocannons,
what's the dark back and forth? Standard.
-1 to hit. D6 plus 3 for the oppressor. For 8,
4, 5, 6.
plus 1. 5s.
Yeah, 6.
Rerolling 1s.
Copy Delta.
Nope. My 1 hit roll didn't get it, so I only have damage roll, which didn't get used, but my rolls were done. 2s to 3s. 3 AP2s. Pick. Pulverizer D6 for 2. 2 hits. 3s to 4s. Nothing there. A lot of stubbers. Five.
Go with the sauce.
No ones to reroll. And then just ties.
Which one? Oh, did he spot them?
No, this one right here on the left side. Yes. 1 AP nothing out of 18 shots. 1 damage.
Might not need to roll those dice. I got a bag full
So
of
hit
ice.
shots.
I have another
Las
bag,
cannon
don't
there
worry.
into them.
I do this.
Oh, you get your crochet bag.
Doesn't hit.
Hitting on 3, 2,
That is all of my shooting going into charges. Sentinel's gonna charge them. Needs 6.
Can't you do together?
Gets it with a 7.
Oh, like the bag?
Yeah.
Probably, but I just do this. I
I'll
just
spin.
use it to
Yeah,
be white.
my 1 CP or 1 CP down to 1.
I need
Tank shock there.
5 here.
It's my toughness, right?
These are really good.
Or toughness or my strength?
I think it's your toughness. Hey, Brock, what's tank shock based on?
Toughness.
Okay. So 4 mortals on permanents.
He was down to 2. He's on 1.
Okay. That's my only charge.
Dork back, more like.
So going into fights, fighting there, 3 attacks, hitting you on nothing, like 6s. All right, we're done.
5 raptors.
Like not really hitting you.
Entire army.
So you didn't pile into me, right?
Occasionally.
I rolled what I needed to do, so I can only be there really. So.
I was about to. Only once a month for me. Okay. My insequential shooting's done. I don't want to go my shooting. I had last cannons. Okay.
4 up.
2 ups, actually.
He's a 6. 7 down to a 6.
Yeah.
Charging. Here,
3.
You ready to go around the wall? Don't know if all of them
8. Minus 2 damage.
8 4 up because I have +1 to my save.
Oh, some of them can go through the wall because that's not an inch, but like on the other side, you have to walk around.
8 4-ups. So you save on a 3 to a 5 to
Yeah,
a 4.
3 to a 5 +1 my save
I
too.
think this one.
So I fail 4, but that still kills me perfectly.
I think that's
Sure, I'll spend my last CP to CP reroll one of these. Doesn't matter. I'm out of CP. Does he blow up? No.
That's gold. Trying to get you competitive ready. Keep playing for that.
I'm trying to get a little bit better.
You fighting back here?
Sure, I'll fight with the 2 sentinels first over there. 2 sentinels. Nope, only 1.
Yeah, I can't play.
1 AP1.
AP1, I can't save it.
Want to fight with him everything?
No, you fight.
I was thinking more with him first.
Yeah, might as well hit. Okay. 1. Good.
Yeah, fine. Base everybody who can.
Containment here. Containment there.
Yep. Sly is my containment boy.
Almost like, no, this is going to be like.
Area denial and storm, so neither one of those are going to happen.
Legionnaires? I got some pounds, but we'll figure it out.
Oh yeah, do you have fights first?
They took it away from custodians because it was dual power.
Heartbroken.
They unfailed. You cannot fail that jar.
Look at them, boys. How much do you want?
So we will roll charges.
Who's charging first?
The Death Shroud.
I'm gonna Overwatch them with my only CP.
I forgot you could do that. You got charging.
4 multi-meltas, 6s, 1 hit.
You're minus 1.
I'm hitting on 6s no matter what for Overwatch.
No, you're minus 1 to
Okay, yeah.
on this weapon.
3s, 4s, reroll my wound roll. Doesn't get it. And D6 pulverizer for 1. Doesn't hit. D6 plus 3 for the oppressor for another 8.
This is
One hit using my reroll. Yep, and
you get a reroll in your.
It's anytime this model shoots. So one hit, 2 to a 3, 1 AP2. Auto cannons. 1 AP1. 3 damage. Stubbers.
He's not going to blow the
Yep.
You know what the
Like the one free game go.
plus 1 attack, plus 1 damage, plus 1 AP.
9.
Yeah, he's not playing. But he is with the prime chest that picks a reroll to hit roll. So I do even here. Yes. Dark pack. We have that.
No. I got right.
That's a 3. Okay.
Somebody's rolled a 1. That's not only your 1. I wanted to fail.
I'm going to spend a CP
Yeah, I'm out of CP.
for sustained.
Oh, you bring it to CP.
Everything hits. That one comes back into that. T12. Yep. 5. 2.
AP.
2.
4 ups. Down both.
2 apiece.
Yes. 3 devastating and the rest of GP.
So 5 AP 2, so 5. Say there's 1 left and 3 is going to be because they're going to win. No.
Spend a CP for a CP reroll. Two. Minus 2.
Save 1, fail 1.
3 damage.
I respect. Hey, don't touch my work tag.
T6. Strength 7.
I play for the paint, kinda.
My 20 horses are not.
So you have 4.
I see that.
Minus 1.
Where at?
The Sentinels.
4 minus 1, so 4 3 ups. Fail 2.
2 damage each.
Takes 4.
Alright, no fights back.
Fighting back with them into the cultists. Alright. Nothing there.
Right?
I don't think you would have
Okay.
1.
No. Strike 6.
Okay. Go into your turn.
Oh, nurgling, I guess. Maybe? 3. AP ones.
He's dead.
Vortex.
Missions.
Hitting you on.
Engage on all fronts. Recover assets. Table quarters. Yeah. Get that. Assets is just doing the action on objective for terrain piece. Let's recover assets.
Recover assets is a 3 zone.
Oh, I'm gonna use the CP I just got to recycle that one. I don't like recover assets.
Well, you automatically got it for 2. 1 and 2. Anything that you can get into my deployment?
I guess technically so. I could end up bring it down and screwing myself over. So yeah, recover
How
assets.
far fast does he move?
10 up to 13.
So you could drive him over there and get inside of the 20-inch range there, or you could run him out here,
He'll go 13 inches forward.
or you can run him out there.
Well, he can sit here because he won't die.
Do the chosen.
There's our cover assets right there.
Well, but you got to be inside the zone, and this is the 12-inch side.
Oh, I thought it was deployment zone. I thought it was deployment zone, no man's land.
Well, it's deployment, no man's deployment, but you got to be wholly within my deployment, and I'm 12 inches on this side of the board, and you're not inside.
Oh, this is it? Oh, it's on that side, yeah.
So I'm saying
I couldn't get back here over here. It would have to be. Can I central move 13 inches forward?
No, one more time. One more time.
Sentinel can get right here.
I'm a child at heart. You know.
he can do it.
He can do it.
Supposed to be
Probably not. He has no melee, no shooting.
Oh.
No, you're all good.
And
You're all playing field.
Kaiser can do it in the background. John's supposed to do it in my deployment.
+1 strength.
God's Ghost comes down, does it in deployment. Kaiser can,
Or Sly does it in the deployment.
Sly can do it in deployment,
Sly-
they do it, and he does it.
Well, I'm saying John's goes back here, they do it. Sly's here, outside the deployment zone, he does it. So
Because I'm like, you never know.
that's a recovery.
You could currently joke started. Is it like that?
He'll be right here because he did a +3 to his move. He'll shoot to there. They're all just there.
They're 5 up in all around.
These guys are just moving forward.
Cohesion, 3 inches. But they also.
Scott's goes for back here.
Sly or God's Ghost, one's going to be back here.
God's goes just throw him back here anywhere.
Or
They do it. They'll keep their +1 to shoot.
Now your fight,
Or my shooting.
oh, you're shooting.
2 last cannons into the blood crawler. Both hit. Adorn. Threes, I assume, but re-rolling because you are a vehicle. Doesn't matter, so 183. So, and then the Dorns fires everything in the Tallyman back there.
Yep.
4 multi-meltas.
Well, hold on. Now, sorry. You're not holding on.
So can you see behind
It
you?
should not be a feature.
oh, we have icons, but not.
And I'm just curious for future
So for
games.
future reference, yes, I have to
You
be
would
able
send that or
to
take it.
see you from that
I
point.
want war towns to add it though. Or war towns or.
No, I do past the point. So
They're the ones that are.
this I can't see, but if I have to be past it. So like, if this corner was all the way over here, then I could see
Then
it.
you could see me at an angle, but
From right there, I cannot
They
see.
can have bolters. Or if you're chosen, you can have every.
Tallyman's there, firing everything.
everything there.
Well, he's not firing at all then. He'll fire everything here.
Anyone who's, because I'm remembering my rules now.
4 multi-meltas. He's also gonna change his order for himself to just +1 to his save. Because he doesn't need +1 to hit with -2 and in combat.
Yep. Yeah, you're -2. You would only be -1 and back on 4.
I'm just looking for 6s.
To hit?
Yeah, because I'm -2 to hit you.
So you start on 4s?
Start on 4s. It's like, oh, I have +1 to my hit. Alright, well then I'm -1 to my melee combat. I'm also firing blast weapons, so I can't fire a lot. So my hit roll on that one hit roll on that multi-melta doesn't get it. And then auto cannons don't get it.
That 4 would be great.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Fights?
Fighting.
There we go.
It's
No charges?
no charges at all.
So fights back there.
So the Dorn, or sorry, Sentinels will go first into the Cultists.
Well, I get to fight first.
Oh yeah, you get the fight first, yeah.
So I get to hit.
Yeah.
Your Sentinels haven't taken.
They've taken 4
2
wounds. 4 wounds. They have 8. Those are armor. They have 8 wounds apiece.
Then I'm going to go back there to the Dorn. These 2. These 3 will go through. And then you're in 11. So I'm still on 5. So you have 4 on your Dorn. On the blue one. -2.
Down to AP1 because +1 on my save, so 3 ups. Save them all.
Auto through. So you got 2 there.
AP2.
Yep.
Save 1, fail 1.
3 damage.
His little slave dude will not hit.
Now that's to you for your next fight back. You get to pick the next fight.
Sentinels.
rerolling all their moves.
Yes.
1 AP1 into the cultist.
How dare you?
Okay.
If you want.
There's nothing we can do. We really just walk them forward to get on that point. There's no point in it, but secure and recover, I'm not going to be able to get either of those.
For what you told me,
I'm going to spend a CP or sustain. We're going to go right into fight, so you fight first.
Okay. The Sentinels again. In the cultist.
Oh, my bad.
1 AP1.
These are going to be the sustained.
Change sword in the back.
1-6. The 1 comes back for that.
he was at the comment anyway, so it didn't matter.
Just 2.
I'll cry about that later.
Minus 2.
3s. Same both.
Barely filed any, other than like that. He was already dead. So
Oh, was you guys?
I was there.
3.
Yep. Fail 1.
3.
Down to 5 wounds remaining.
Yeah, see, even
so
that
excited
unit
not to kill
completely stuck out.
Well, it's only 3 of them trying to fight it.
Well, but even a full unit, where we're going, they wouldn't have killed it in 2 turns. Because I only, so 4 apiece.
Well, you killed half of it with 3 dudes before I said +1 to my save for this turn.
Well, yeah, that was only in 1 round.
Yeah, so in 1 round of combat, you did half the wounds with 3 dudes. Half the squad did half the wounds in 1 round. So theoretically, a full squad, without me doing a buff to make myself tougher, kills them. So if you had a full squad going into them, you could have killed it or at least severely crippled it. But I Overwatch, killed 1 dude in Overwatch, and unfortunately I killed a couple beforehand.
So you're +1 to your save.
Yes.
So you start on a 2, you go to a 4, back to a 3.
The +1 save can only get me to a maximum of 3.
So I'm going to score Purge the Foe. I'm going to get Control 1. Kill nothing. And that's the end of the game.
Unfortunately, I don't have Valerian who reduces all the AP by 1 round.
So what did I do wrong?
I think deployment hurt. So putting your 2 tanks quite close together, your 2 anti-tanks. So,
But they're not really anti-tank.
what?
They're not really anti-tank.
They're
They're really
cannons. Oh wait, sorry, Joe, you were running autocannon versions. But either way, so think about on this. So you saw how I set my tanks up in your quarters X? Because these are your firing lanes. You went here, so that means you'd have to go, you started off back here, means you'd have to go here, you probably don't get in a good shooting lane there, here you get a kind of a little bit close to me.
Modeling for advantage.
Versus my tank's both set up here.
No.
I love my tank set up here, and I can shoot all the way across the board into your opponent's zone. Which I did. So I was able to kill this here, slow those guys down, buy me a turn or 2. Part of this is also just, my list is really fast. And I have guard, which I sacrifice 100-point unit in the game because I've got 2 more of them.
Because I was praying for
It's like, yep, if I throw these up here, they'll stall you for a turn or 2 and let my tanks get in position to shoot you. It's like, I've got a lot of stuff I can just get rid of. But also, Sentinel, having them that close together, 2 is also, I don't like having that, like, remembering a lot of them in Russes. Having them both right here, the Sentinel that came straight through here and just timed them both up in combat for 1 turn, so they couldn't even get there for that 1 turn. Because your tanks never left right here.
You lost more models.
That's a lot of firepower. Like it's
You got like
8v1
4
for
dark tanks and reroll 2.
damage 3, I'll fail a save. So I think just
You
having
still
them,
get it.
first off, separated,
Who cares if the guy died?
but also like easy access to their firemen. It's like kind of a little bit further back, like right here, because you're 10-inch movement with a predator. So 10-inch movement gets you about right there,
Funny thing is,
which
next time I
is
play,
a very
pack bombs zealot.
crossing unit. So if you don't get turn 1, you just sit there, say, all right, you let you step out, and then I'll shoot your next turn.
Well, but had I set up here, you would have shot both of them instead of the
Well,
right.
remember, the Rhino was right here, and I could barely see the Rhino, because it was on the front of your
Or
door.
our Emperor's children off-brand because they came second.
So, like, that's one of the reasons I was confidently dropping my Dorans. First off, I know a Doran cover
You have like no anti-tank, so.
is probably not going to die unless you focus both of them on there. And the way you deploy, I was like, alright, well, I can just throw them here, because you can't get me a turn 1. Especially since these right here is just strictly line of sight walking.
Precision!
So you have to get cross shots. I was like, alright, well, you can't get both your 10-inch movement tanks right here to shoot there. So, like, I'll get hurt by 1 die.
even if you shoot.
Okay.
Oh, technically, I
But I can only see this one here because you were right up on the line. And I was like, alright, well, if you got turn 1, you would have gotten up here, they would have gotten out. Me getting turn 1, I'm going to pop that as your slow death guard and walk the rest of the way.
Rerolling everything in?
Like, you kill my infantry really good, which everything does, but you do this. This list might be really tanky, and you should play that in the flamers, which will also hurt Eldar a lot.
AP2?
Like,
Again, I think I need way more anti-tank.
AP2 on Emperor Shield.
the drones are also notoriously hard to kill.
Crossbows are AP3, bro. You think?
They're not as bad as Necrons, but they're a pain to kill if you have to straight you kill them in melee, because I can't fire most of my weapons because they're blast.
None of them.
And a -1 to hit, and guard already hits on force.
Well, maybe they'll roll
So
better.
at best, you lock me to full, but I order myself to shoot better.
I'm trying to play this.
In which case, I'm sacrificing being tanky to your melee.
Yeah, but I don't have anything melee that can get to it.
It's the deep strikes, and I have the ability to screen you out. Like, all of that stuff screening you out for my entire half of the board, that's just playing guard or Eldar. I have a lot of chaff, a lot of units and stuff that screens.
I threw 20 space range into him. I only killed 2.
He sustains.
So I'm able to just screen you out until you get your deep strikes. So that's all we're doing.
This isn't great.
I know that's how you kill Dorns, is you get in melee combat. At the very least, you just gimp them at that point, because they just can't do anything. Even if you don't kill them.
Your character.
I can't move and I can't shoot most of my guns.
Run just slow roll it. You can roll.
So like that's part of me just knowing how to counter it.
6 in total.
Alright, your infantry's gonna be scared of my infantry, but it won't really kill sentinels that well. Sentinels are just annoying for everyone to kill.
Like, I have nothing to kill vehicles except for those 2 units.
You're hitting my core.
I mean, that's part of me just like, I think the initial problem was that
First, the guys have to go here.
the 2 tanks are close to each other because I was able to tie them up and just keep them.
And I guess my
And that's a lot of your firepower.
I set mine here. I think 1 or 2 wounds on it. I
Or-
pull up, you blow me off the table.
Or you kill the sentinels.
Huh?
Or you kill sentinels. Because you're wounding them on 3s. Or 2s, whichever. And you just annihilate sentinels.
Yeah.
And also you're playing Death Guard. You kind of have to be aggressive to me, because like, once you got melee combat, Guard already starts melee combat, -1 for me to hit in combat is bad.
I completely think I don't think the -1 bothers.
It bothered me a lot more than you think.
I doubt.
Yeah, because all
You
plus
count.
the moon, because my
Okay, well fine. I'll just +1 to it.
Well, like back here, you're like, oh, -2 to hit me,
That's just
and
the one
-1
unit.
to wounds. Like, oh, that's I can't do nothing.
That's 1 unit.
Yeah. So you did even
Your
here with this
whole
squad.
army can just go, okay, I'm going to ignore your -1 to save, or I'm going to ignore your -1 to hit.
But I have to plan that in advance too. Like
I have to. I'm based too.
this particular guard list, and Recon's not that popular is what I'm seeing so far for guard people. They're running Bridgehead, so who knows what will be after Bridgehead? Because that's probably nerfed for the tournament you're playing for Dallas. It's probably Dallas should be accepted by then, considering they come out a month before.
What comes up?
You're playing this is prep for Dallas, right? Yeah. They'll have the Bridgehead attachment that one I played against you before, Loppy Downey. That's nerfed to the ground. That's what most people are running for guard. It's the silence up and down, which Death Guard don't like at all. So I can just scream them out. Beat you way down. People were running. Somehow people were making the tank attachment work in Hammer and the Emperor, which you'll see a lot of tanks, which is just a skew. Can't do it.
But there's nothing I can do about it.
Dude, high up in combat, really, that's what you beat guard tanks. That's how you beat guard at all, it's just get me in combat.
Yeah, I'm not.
Like my melee units are the horses, and you wipe the horses as soon as you touch them. That's easy.
Well, just with 1 unit.
You wipe the 10-man unit.
Just this guy. So I only have 2 of these. These guys you don't care about. They fight first, but they don't do anything. Okay. So while these everybody thinks they're real scary, they're really not. They don't scare
for me.
Huh?
This I am like dumbstruck about playing Death Guard. Playing against Death Guard. All that matters against me, like getting to fights first, and the -1 toughness, and the +1
Who's the
to
game 2?
The -1 toughness is like, alright, I'm on 2.
Squad of 10 chosen, and squad of 10 visionaries. Bibble and Chaos.
Yeah, but they don't put out. This unit doesn't put out a lot of
Oh,
damage.
the flamers. The flamers do, but like,
So what is that going to do here?
your melee, also like, your -1 toughness things, like, okay, well, that kills Eldar, that kills guard infantry.
Guarantee you a game? I've seen your roll.
So like, you can just punch me at that point. It's like, oh, my T3 guard is now
I've been
T2.
rolling hot.
And your punches, your strength of punches just kill me.
The models there. Isn't that the models?
Yeah, I think y'all look at that that
No, I have the models now. I have
like
them.
it's way better than I think it is.
And a big chunk of
That's
this too, I think,
it's
was
really
me going
funny. It's like in
first.
this tournament on Saturday.
To say you get first,
dude,
I
was
don't kill that
rolling
rhino
hot.
immediately. You're able to get up here and staged, and I have
I was
to
rolling
fight in the middle.
hot all-
But me getting turn 1 means I scout
I
up, I
picked up
take half the board
something.
with my scouts, and then everything moves up and it's really taking that where everything you plus one by six. You just be taking.
Moving on threes. AP4 damage. He is so cool. Before the
I just don't know.
They're all AP2.
You
Yeah,
just
Oh,
kill
hey,
shit so
you have a
fast.
trip save? Well, cool. It's not far.
That's
I
what
mean,
I did.
even
Unit
the
over
four-
there
no,
is just murder.
I mean, I did get the number of shots. I did fire like
Here's
one or two
20
many
damages in
rifles,
from the character. You know what I'm
but
saying?
Everything you shot killed at least. Did wounds to at
I feel
least
like man with the fallback shoot.
one model on that.
What's happening when you know?
I've been running recon. This time.
Since Bridge he got gutted, you know what I'm saying?
Like I
Took out back and
I knew it was going to get good, so that's why I've been playing recon. With no artillery for this entire edition.
No artillery is quite good. Somebody's running artillery.
If someone's running a basilisk, they're going to hate it.
Yeah, this is -2 damage. Movement, advances, and charges.
Not advances anymore, just
don't you ignore those though?
Continue.
Wing Death Guard?
Huh?
Doesn't the ignore those?
don't you have to live through your point?
Isn't that one of Mortarian's things? Where his aura is like no modifications for movement or anything? I don't think
He's got an aura to ignore modifiers to hit.
I've heard somewhere that there is a way to like just ignore modifiers to movement with Death Guard.
Not that I'm aware of. It may be a different character that nobody's running.
I will find it.
No, I mean, basically you're going to make these guys move 2 inches.
I'm being spiteful now.
See that?
You don't need a home objective.
I think deployment was rough. Just me being able to pick out that rhino, slows you down on one side, and let me focus on everything on that side pretty much for one turn. The Dorans also Dorans are anti-space marine.
Also, you're a flame.
All their guns are damage 3. Oh, -1 damage? Okay, so damage 2, so killing space marine. Like,
Oh, it's Mortarian. Well, you can ignore any or all modifiers for its character vision or any roll made or test made for excluding saving throws. So within 6 inches of Mortarian, you just ignore all modifiers for everything. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, but 6 inches.
Yeah, I'm not saying.
Within 6 inches of him, and
I'm not saying that's perfect, but it's there.
so it's all modifiers
All modifiers,
except for roll modifiers.
except for like 8 minutes. That'd be insane if it did though. Could you imagine that? 6 inch or I would ignore all modifiers, even to save. I'm saving on 3 for Garland. Eat a dick.
who's playing here after us? Someone said it. Oh, it was Jacob.
Jacob said they were going to play
That
here.
means we can leave the table in the matter.
I hope it's not important that I'm cussing on the stream. Okay.
Too late. So it's kind of friendly and we ruined it.
All their shots are just in shows.
I'll spend it saying
Chosen, Canadian martial art, chosen, spears are
This shit that's so fucking fast.
It's fair.
Because I played back, I played KG, and he just walked into me.
one, like, you didn't get 2 damage. 1 AP, 2 damage.
I'll do
I don't know, man. I played a different player on tournament. He fucked me up, man. Like hard, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck happened. Maybe.
I don't roll
You could go to ground for
Maybe
free.
it's what it was, but like I was playing it and like, honest to God, like, I thought our game was gonna go base, so it helped me lead in it, right?
But I mean, if y'all wanted to leave the board set up, I was like, oh, I still. What setup is this? I mean,
Like, terrain layout 7 and the terrain is stupid.
yeah, I was like, this is weird. Is this for the U.S. Open or whatever?
No, it was just a random
That is 18.
random draw.
That's 26 base shots. How many are in that unit? 10?